it again. Yeah. There we go.
Forrest, I want to say I appreciate everything you've been doing with the video stuff. It's fucking awesome, man. I know it's a lot of work, and
I think it would be much easier for me if I had better time management.
Forrest is in a
Well, you don't have a major deadline, right? So I mean, that's the thing. It's just
which has been cool. I overcommit myself to a lot of things, and then there are like things that I want to do, and then like I just need to like learn how to prioritize things that I want to do and things that I need to do and things that are more important.
You also need to learn how to accept compliments.
Yeah, you're doing fucking good.
Good job, man.
Compliments make me uncomfortable.
fuck. I think Rob hired you to feel bad about what you're doing.
Thank you.
You're doing great, man.
Okay, so down to earth. Armory, you guys have 65 gold pieces to go and spend. You walk on in, it is an orderly place. Just about every imaginable thing that you can, if you can't find it, ask for it. What you guys see at this point in time is that there are three bearded dwarves in there. One of them, you recognize Jasper, who was in the brown tweed suit with the leather apron on. And then there's an older looking dwarf that, there we go. Section 2. There is an older looking dwarf that, he's in a billowing white tunic, and the sleeves that hang kind of are all stained, gray, grimy looking, like he's just dragged them across metal for a long, long time, you know. And he's got a brown leather vest on him. He's smoking a pipe. You can smell vanilla kind of wafting through the air. And then there's another bearded dwarf, big blonde, burly beard, and she's wearing a red floral dress, and she's over in a corner cutting, looks like she's cutting leather of some sort.
I feel like that was lost on a lot of people. Yeah.
And so they're all going about their business, and as you know, the six of you walk in, everybody can't help but kind of notice that actually, you know, a bunch of people are walking in, and greetings, gentlemen, and he kind of looks over at you, and gentlewoman, what can we do for you? And then another tall being kind of comes up behind all of you, the lean-looking human that with scuffed boots and a flannel yellow and black skirt, ripped outside the thighs with a brown belt, black holy shirt with a black torn vest, thrown around his body like rags. He's got a brown ponytail, some yellow yarn. It's all tied up. And, so there are now 7 of you in this room. And Strong's kind of looking at you. Hi, sir. Are you with these gentlemen and gentlewoman?
No. If I'm being honest, I saw you guys outside the window, and I picked you a flower. Hi.
Howdy.
Hi.
Morning.
You're not with what can we do for you, sir?
I was just told to come here to get armor. I'm not sure.
Who told you to come here?
A man named Balfour?
Balfour.
Balfour?
Okay, well,
Balfour, yeah.
I would assume, who sent you?
We're with Balfour.
Wow.
Okay, I've been expecting you. Balfour is a good man. You guys are very, very lucky. You found a good patron. He did say that I should just open up. You've only got 65 gold pieces. There's not a lot you can buy. But take a look. If there's anything you're looking for, please ask me or my son Jasper over there.
Hey, Jasper. Good to see you again.
Did you get taken care of?
Thank you for
Yeah.
the recommendation. You did.
Okay, glad
Much
to hear it.
appreciated.
Glad to hear it. Glad you're back. And then you see the bearded woman look up over at you guys and just kind of look and go back about her business. And so you guys can look through the book. You've all got up to 65 gold pieces plus whatever you have on hand to buy. I'm pretty much going to let Sean deal with that after the fact, post game. So we're just going
Just put 65 GP here.
to, yeah.
Do you have weapons in the store? Weapons in the store? Do you have weapons in the store?
You did hear my description.
It's an armor. It's like wall to wall.
Yeah,
You
there
say
are
army
wall-
as weapons.
Yeah, all over the place. Swords, maces, hammers, axes, daggers, darts,
I was a little distracted. I was looking at it. I was looking at
longbows, short bows.
He's looking at the girl.
You're not going to find every type of armor necessarily, though. Like plate mail doesn't just hang on a wall waiting to be sold. Very often, that's the
I
type of
honestly
thing
don't
that-
think I can. Well, so, like, my concern is how much I can carry, and then also, like, how do we like move things in this game? So it's like, okay, what is like the most logical thing for a group of us to do? Like, should we get like a pony and like a cart, or like something like that? And like that's like,
Yeah, exactly. That's, so the word is to be encumbered. And encumbered doesn't just mean it's heavy, You could go and pick up, this thing is not super heavy, but just try walking down the street with it. Try going into melee combat with it, right? It's cumbersome, right?
Yeah.
So that's a different type of thing. So you guys are gonna have to think about, that's why there are wagons and carts and horses and donkeys and all that type of stuff.
What?
What page are we looking at?
You are looking.
it's
So
based on your strength.
these are weapons, and they've got cost.
What
Okay.
is that?
This is 116, and then and then you'll come upon armor just after that, and then a couple pages later, you'll come upon all your goods and services. As far as buying, you guys have yet to figure out. You can buy rations. You just need to
I have a
figure
lot
out.
of cheese.
Now, you can remember that you are at an inn that has all that covered for you while you're in Eugene. So,
But we are gonna hit the road here soon. That's what I'm more thinking.
will all of you roll a 6-sided die? And I want to hear the highest number that you...
5.
1.
6.
Hey.
Oh,
And was that for you or for Sean?
that was for.
Sean, we don't have to consider Sean. You happen to be nearest Strong. And you see him kind of looking down his book, he's like, what an interesting group of people. So, why did Balfour, what does he have in mind? What an odd group of people you are. What are you hired? What are you guys up to?
Like in general? Like for Balfour?
Balfour?
We're looking for a young man.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a young man. I don't know what these guys are doing.
You're looking for a young man.
I'm trying to look at weapons now.
You guys are an interesting group.
I chime in and I'm like, forgive us for not disclosing too much, but we already had one assassination attempt this morning, so we want to keep it to a minimum.
We're signed to secrecy from Alpha.
We're politely telling you to stop.
Oh, understandable. Balfour and I've gone back years, and oh yeah, and that son of his, that young Kendrick, what a strong-willed young man he is.
Do you know much about him?
Seen the young man grow up.
Saw the young man grow up. You're talking about Kendring?
Kendrick.
Okay.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Barbarians aren't very smart. So I'm trying to get him to tell me his name again. Kendrin?
Do you have any idea of where he would be? Last one word about?
Oh, he was a wild one. That one. He hasn't been around town here for. I haven't seen him in a year, easily. And then Jasper, the son, he's like, oh, he comes through here on and off, but no, he doesn't spend any time here. And oh, that one, smart as a whip. Definitely a handful for the father. Smart as a whip, though. Can't blame the young man for. He's like, sometimes a young man's just gotta leave home, He kind of looks over at his dad. He's like, those two, they're not at all alike. They're not at all alike.
Did we last hear that he was up in, I don't know if it was Grants Pass, or I thought it was Cottage Grove. Do you know anyone in Cottage Grove that we could talk to that might know of where he's located, if he's up there? We heard that he might be up there.
Well, it's a pretty small town. If you go into it, you probably couldn't miss him. He stands out, and that's a town. The young lads in this town have gone down to Cottage Grove for years just to go, and the axe and the fiddle, it attracts all the young men. So if you go down to Cottage Grove, I'd say look at the axe and the fiddle. And then the wife over there chimes in, can't blame the young man for his frustrations. It's just horrible what happened to his mother. And she was such a beautiful woman.
What happened to the mother?
You guys did hear in the beginning that he was talking about how he and his son kind of grew apart after she had died.
Yeah. How'd she die? Did we know that?
What's that?
Did we know how she died?
No.
Okay.
But so did you just ask her what happened to the?
Yeah.
Mother?
How'd she die? Yeah.
Oh, it was a terrible event. It was just a terrible thing. And she was such a beautiful woman, so good for this community. But yeah, she had a tragic death in Woodburn. And so what you guys know, what's just common lore, Woodburn is considered where the last, and it's called Woodburn for this reason, the last great battle between Tirshon and Morgoth took place in Woodburn. And what happened was Tirshon kind of set a trap for Morgoth. Tirshon set up an event that looked like it was going to be a battle between some humans and some elves. It was staged that way. And Tirshon broadcasted to the world that he was going to go and try and prevent that from happening. And in that, it lets Morgoth know that Tirshon was going to be there. Little did Morgoth know that Tirshon had actually already rallied those humans and elves together to receive Morgoth. Morgoth did come and arrive. No one knows if it was him or someone else, but there were 2 red dragons that came.
Shit.
And
Dragons.
red dragons, and they incinerated the entirety of the town in the middle of a. But within that battle, Morgoth did finally get defeated. There's been some rumor that Tirshon died in that battle too. But there's also rampant rumors that he and the lawyers are cruising all over Oregon. But so now what she is telling you, so what the dwarven mom is telling you,
This is important.
She's trying to seduce me. I don't know what to do about it.
so the dwarven mom is saying that Kendron's mother,
So hold on. So Tirshon might have died in the battle.
there's so many rumors about, like, Tirshon essentially has not been seen really since the battle. The number one rumor is that he's retreated to the Rockies.
But he easily could have died in a battle where the entire town got nuked by a couple of dragons.
Conceivably.
Shit.
Okay, but we continue to hear about the Tirshon warriors showing up in different places in Oregon, different battles and things, and so people are pretty much inclined to think he's alive. But nobody has seen him in any royal procession of any sort. The warriors just kind of make their presence felt, and they are maintaining the strong arm of the law, pretty much. It's like to remind everybody that this is, in the long run, a peaceful, law and order land. Not that there isn't madness of all sorts happening, but it's the 4th day of Wood in the year 2018 by the Tirshon calendar, right? So 218. So anyway, what this woman goes on to tell you is that Balfour's wife,
I feel at some point we're going to solve the mystery of Tirshon.
I hope so.
Balfour's wife Selendir went up to
Woodburn?
Woodburn about, what was it, 12 years ago? She's looking over at her husband, Strong. 12 years ago, 13 years ago. She went up there she was working on trying to bring some people together to create a annual ceremony and kind of create some sacred space for what took place there, because it had pretty much been just left as a wasteland. So she was in the midst of trying to kind of create a shrine for what took place there.
That's legit.
And one day within the midst of it, and they had built just outside of Woodburn kind of this large military fort, wooden fort. And she was staying there, and there was an explosion. And she died in the explosion. Yeah, and how they know it was her was the ring that you saw Balfour wearing was her ring. Right, the ring with the 3 stars that you're looking for that Kendron has. So and ever since then, Kendron was more like his mother, and she was a half-elf, he's a half-elf, and he's just grown more and more restless. The years, he's going to outlive his father. I mean, humans live to be 80 years old, maybe. Half-elves can live anywhere from 200 to 500 years, so he's just, that young man, it's an odd mix. You can't blame him for seeking a reality outside of his father's business.
Who did the explosion? Nobody knows.
It seems like it was an accident.
Fair enough.
Maybe they were storing explosive materials or something?
Yeah, she's in the military base.
Yes.
Military fort.
Hey Jasper, you mentioned that Kendron still comes by every once in a while. What did he look like last time you saw him?
He looks like himself. He's a handsome, charismatic You know, we used to play together. You know, I'm much older than him, but when he was a young boy, we would play at ceremonies and festivals, hide and go seek. And anyway, I'm glad that someone's going out to look for him and look after him. But you know, I'll also let you know he's probably going to take you on quite a journey. He's a wild one, and what did he look like? He looks healthy and happy whenever I see him. Have you not had a description of what he looks like? Is that what you're looking for? He's got brownish curly hair,
Yeah, I think we did.
blonde highlights.
Long highlights, got it.
So brown hair, curly.
Happy, charismatic guy. Loves to tell stories. He's, you know, being more like his mother, he's always had an interest in history and lore.
He's got a tattoo of 3 stars on his wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
There's 15 gold. I just bought it.
Well, and so actually, what's happening is you have 65 in credit right now, and if you don't spend, you spend as much as you want, and they'll give you the rest in gold. So,
Oh, okay. How do you flip 15?
yeah, so now you got 50. So if you'll just tally that up, get everything you want, and then tell me how much you've spent, and then you're gonna be handed a sack of gold for the
I think that's all I'm gonna get.
Okay, so,
I'm gonna get fucking gear.
yeah, so,
Because I have pretty good armor already.
cool. Yeah, I think you had some money or something, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I had scale mail armor on me.
My mom keeps calling me, I need to find out what's up here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's also, you said that there's rations we can buy here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so if you, this has all sorts of other,
Okay.
Does someone have the weapons page open at the moment?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You look like you had no idea what I meant by that. You were like, what?
Dude, I want like all of this shit. Like a fucking portable ram and chain and bucket.
Portable ram.
Wham! Fucking, that's me, man. But yeah, we definitely need like a fucking donkey in a cart.
Yeah. Can we buy that here?
I don't know. Yeah. What the fuck?
I got a big old spike on a stick.
we can get you, we don't have the donkeys here, we can get you a donkey.
Oh, and you could like drop it off at the fucking inn or something?
Yep,
Nice. How much is a donkey?
I don't know, is it there in the book?
I don't know.
It should be.
Found transport. Let's see how much it is.
I can't give you any money because it's credit.
Dude, Forrest, you should buy a grappling gun.
That would be sick. I actually saw that and I was like,
I think you're beautiful, but I gave you a flower.
I was gonna try and seduce
I have another one.
35 gold out of Caleb so I can buy a chain shirt.
I have another one. Here. I have another one too.
Yeah, I can't afford the next fucking tier of armor. It's like 600 gold. Yeah, you guys should check out the adventuring gear. I mean, like, this shit's like,
Which page is the adventure gear on?
128.
you need like all of this stuff. soon as we come across like a dungeon or a cave, like we're gonna want rope and like to be able to mark our way with chalk and all kinds of crazy shit. Holy water.
Should I get a pot for cooking stuff?
Sure, like yeah, I mean, get all kinds of shit. You can get your disguise kit. Do you have a disguise kit?
I do, yeah.
Nice.
There's not a slot on our thing for miscellaneous items.
Oh man, this is legit.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, we do need all of this stuff.
A donkey or mule will run you about 7 to 10 gold pieces.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's my mom. Hey, Mom. Hello? Hello?
I'm gonna walk up to your character.
What's your name?
Easy.
Yeezy?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cool.
What's your name? What's your name?
Her?
Mm-hmm.
What's Grim? Fair enough.
Grim wasn't polite enough to introduce herself before she wanted to take gold from me, but I still gonna consider her my friend.
I saw how you came up and gave her a flower.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was a good move.
Yeah, what's your name?
And then she waved to Jasper right after. That was pretty fucked up.
Yeah. They hurt my feelings.
I'm Blop.
Blob?
Blop
Blop?
with a P at the end.
It's a silly name.
Anyway, can I borrow 35 gold easy for a hand crossbow?
What is with you people?
What do you mean? Did she ask you for gold already?
She tried to seduce me into giving her gold.
Did it work?
No!
You would have had a good time.
I'm not like that.
She's eating it first. She told me I had like some core fears that are going to interrupt my life. She said I had a trust issue.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's not okay.
First time we talked.
You don't talk to people that way the first time we talk to them. What's your name?
Steel saw. And I like tap the shield. Dunk dunk.
Whoa. So I'm guessing we're all here.
Uh-huh.
It might think I'm
Hey,
just
Mom,
gonna go
what's
with you
happening?
guys then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you do?
We're
What
gonna
do
look
you
for
do?
this kid.
Probably about midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do? Like, what's your shtick?
My stick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what do
you've
what
got
do
I've
you
been
do?
wandering
Yeah.
highways for the last 20 years looking
It's okay. You
for my brother, and then I lost my group, and I had to ditch my horse and sell him for mere nothing. And I've been hanging out at the encampment outside of town, and I finally came into town and got this letter, and I ended up at this inn, and then I ended up at this armory, and this dude named Belfort told me to look for his kid, and I'm just trying to find a way to find something to give my life meaning, and so now I'm here.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm hanging out with you guys.
That's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have trust problems.
Yeah, you just got anxiety.
Because you just shared it all? You just laid it all out on the table?
Your name scares me. She's trying to seduce me. You seem nice, but you asked me for money. You guys have very poor
That was
social
a-
skills.
That was a joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind for social skills.
Your name is scary.
Well, regardless, we're gonna be working together.
Does anyone have a pot for cooking?
Doesn't have to be Eugene. Of Eugene.
Do I have to
You
buy
guys
this?
were given that, no, you guys were given it by Mark.
Oh,
Strong.
perfect.
Jasper. And
This is the wall. All of these with the dash and the dots. These are Charles.
Okay.
So there's a wall here and a wall here and a wall here, right? The river's over here. There's a wall over here. This is kind of Moon Mountain area, right?
So this is campus and this is Skinner's Pew. We are right here.
Yeah, yep.
Nice. No one has a pot for cooking food because I like to eat chili sometimes.
Alright, yeah, get a pot.
I'm gonna get a pot.
Did you guys get a cart or whatever for your donkey? donkey, or you can put saddlebags on your donkey?
Yeah, let's get a cart. So,
Let's see if I can find a cart. Price of a cart.
and then I would also recommend getting bedrolls.
Cart's 15 gold pieces.
Okay, let's split the cart and the donkey. So that's 22,
23.
23. So, or we're gonna have Sean pay for it.
And Asher's got money too.
Asher's got money too. So,
So you guys are gonna wanna figure out kind of how much everybody, I mean,
yeah, let's all chip in.
I don't wanna spend Sean's 65 gold, but we could spend the gold he looted. No, he didn't loot anybody.
no, he got paid by Balfour from a prior job.
Yeah.
Have you guys been working for Belfort?
What's that?
Have you guys been working for Belfort?
No, Sean,
Yeah,
you didn't know that, but yeah, Sean's telling you right now, I guess, that, yeah, he's worked for Balfour.
Okay.
yeah, I worked for Belfort. I'm Neslin.
Yeah, Neslin.
I'm a vegan.
You're Neslin?
He's playing Sean's character.
Okay, I was like, your name's Glop.
Yeah.
These guys are weird. This
And
guy's
they look very
schizophrenic.
similar. He just looks like a bald version of Blop looks like a bald version of Neslin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they're remarkable. They are exactly the same height and weight, and their physical features are just about identical.
So it's -4 gold from everyone for the cart and the weapon thing.
Got it.
You say 4.
Yeah.
Strong, sir. I'm gonna purchase a light crossbow and 20 bolts for a total of 55 gold pieces, and then I'll take my 10.
Okay, so that's what you're seeing in there. Yeah, that's the price in the book there.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
Okay.
35 for the bow.
So you've got your 10.
And then I get 4 to steel song for the
Okay.
pieces.
And then you're gonna give some
There's 20 gold, silver per gold.
10.
10? 10 silvers per gold.
Yeah, it's increments of 10. There's 10 copper pieces per silver, 10 silver pieces per gold, 10
Okay.
gold pieces per platinum.
Well, fuck, you can get a meal per day. A common one is 3 silver.
Yeah.
So I could buy like 10 meals right now. That's just like little pouches I could put in my backpack. Pouches of nuts and shit.
Yeah, are you looking at, so there's a difference, I think, between meals and rations.
Trail rations are like 1 silver or some shit.
Yeah, so you should,
Where are the trail rations?
They're 5 silver.
Oh, this is a meal you would buy sitting down in combat,
Yeah,
not
kind of
having to
more or
take it
less,
with me.
yeah.
Oh, my bad.
but the price is pretty similar, right? But so, yeah, but like, the day's worth of trail rations,
I can't find the trail rations. You said they're 5 silver?
yeah, and that pretty much covers a day.
1 ration?
Yeah,
So I might get 5 of them for now.
trail, yeah.
How long do they last a while?
Let's see, does it say what, there are definitions for trail rations in here? There probably are.
Just
And you can obviously eat less and more and have an effect on yourself.
Just because while we're in Eugenia, are we leaving pretty soon? I'm guessing after we gear up.
That's up to you guys. I mean,
Well, that was directed at.
I think the other thing that you have on the only things I knew that you fully had on your agenda for today was cashing in
I'm going
with your 65 and then going to the wetlands.
Yeah.
Why are we going to the wetlands?
To talk to
Last known acquaintances of dude.
what's his name? Drake.
Yeah, I think we should go to the wetlands and then leave Eugenia.
Okay. So did we get back our leather handcuffs, or were those donated to the jail?
They stayed on the guys.
Yeah, that's all good. I'll want to get 5 more of those. How much were the leather ones? They're not in here.
5 silver pieces each, and so actually, I think I overcharged you for, so you could actually just go ahead and, you could, yeah, if you just take 4, we're at even. I overcharged,
Oh, okay.
I double charged you before.
Cool. I'll take that. Sweet.
Okay.
Little dwarf man, excuse me.
Yes, which one? What can we do for you?
I bought a pot, a tent, 5 trail rations, and a heavy flail, and it came out to 32 gold and 10 silver.
Okay, so that's essentially 33 gold.
33 gold.
Okay, so that means that you get 28 back, right?
Thank you.
Wait a minute, 33, you get 32 back.
32 back.
I bought 4 trail rations for 2 gold.
Okay.
I subtracted that.
That's right, because you can carry around 3 pounds.
Yeah.
That's why we got the donkey though.
Oh wait, how do you find out how much you can carry? Oh,
If we do,
we do have a donkey too, though.
we do. I am buying
Not a cart.
so many things.
There go the donkeys and die.
Yeah. Yeah, how much can a donkey in a cart carry? We're gonna max that shit out.
Let's see what the cart is here.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like fucking MacGyver, like, I'm gonna be your Swiss Army knife, guys.
Blop, do you live here?
In Eugenia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Outside outside the gate of the camp. In the field, this field of springs.
Nice.
You?
You
You
can-
wander.
You can
I
carry
wonder, a lot
about
of towns don't like me. I get really angry.
600
randomly?
pounds in
Oh,
that
shit.
cart.
I won't right now.
You're pushing it to its max,
Like
you know, at that
it's
point in
random,
time.
or you have like a
if
trigger?
you're going over a
It's a little
rocky
bit of a
terrain
trigger.
and stuff
What-
like that, it might start
What
to
do you
fall
find
apart,
is
but
like the
yeah.
thing?
If I get into like a fight or
So
something,
that's like
I almost can't.
4 or
control it.
5 humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if like someone were to
nice.
hit you on the back of the head, like slap you on the back of the head, you get pissed?
I would pull out a sword and shove it into their chest.
Yeah. Them specifically?
Yes. And possibly someone around me if I can't control it.
Yeah. What if you didn't know who did it and you just like stop people in front of
Probably
you?
just start killing everybody.
Yeah.
I just kinda like look up from like my pile of shit, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you guys are just about like total opposite.
Good to know.
Yeah, you're a little different, alright.
Yeah, he's like a complete chaotic wild man.
Yeah.
I'm a sweetheart though.
Yeah,
Part of my character.
you're chaotic good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well, like chaotic neutral, but I'm just my personality is very sweet.
yeah, you're chaotic neutral.
And but I get really angry because of my barbarian's rage.
Yeah.
So it's gotten me kicked out of a lot of towns.
Got any other triggers?
Okay.
Did you see that you had the other option for barbarian in 3 point in the
Yeah, I still went with
The rage?
berserk rage. Yeah.
okay.
I liked it more than the strength,
Okay.
and it tied in cool with the character story, I guess,
Yeah.
of being kind of a misfit in the towns.
Oh, it's funny, it's not offering me anything as far as what trade glasses are.
What? What are you, a blind bitch or something?
So what's a bullseye lantern and a hooded lantern?
Say that again?
So there are 2 types of lanterns, one is a bullseye lantern and a hooded lantern. Oh, it's probably in here.
Sure it is. Bullseye's gonna point a lantern at something, and a hooded,
Whoa, this sunrod's fucking cool. We need to get one of those.
lantern hooded, so you'll find that on 126.
I am just like a kid in a candy store. I love beer. This is like the greatest thing.
It is interesting, just kind of like learning what all these little things are, right? You know, some of it's based on history.
Where's your favorite place you wandered to?
I hated Roseburg.
Yeah. Me too.
Bunch of little people.
I didn't know if you were asking him in real life or.
It was just like, whoa, he's
Yeah.
really prejudiced.
Yeah, so and you're talking to these two short people over here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how tall are you? 2.5 feet?
Yeah. So my guy Blop is 3'7" and like
Yeah.
I'm 6'1".
47 pounds.
That, I mean, that is those are small people.
He's bald all over, and he's bronze colored.
I feel your head, I go,
You touch it,
yeah. Is that okay that I did that? I'm sorry that I did that.
you leave like when you pull your hands back, you just see that like there's just white where your hands touch, and now there's just bronze all over your hands.
You're a chocolate milky boy.
And I'm just like, are you wearing makeup?
I sniff my hand.
I'm
I
gonna
smush it on my own face.
I'm gonna walk out.
I'm too distracted with the gear. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Is there like I see like thieves' tools, and I like buy that as like a pack.
Bro, you need these tools.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not seeing it on the here.
What are you looking for?
Like oh, there it is actually. Never mind. Okay. Thieves' tools. And that comes with a couple things in it.
Can I go across the street to the apothecary to load up on spell components?
Yeah, over to Mountain Rose Roots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with him just a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's right here. It's that little building right there across the valley.
On my way, I want to reapply my bronzer because Yeezy rubbed it all off my head.
He rubbed it all off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I watched very mysterious as you put it back on while walking.
How'd you molest the guy? How'd you do
I
that?
just walked up and like, he looks so soft.
Okay, and you got stuff on your hands. You're like,
I smelled it.
I guess, how do you want to do spell components? Do I need to buy specific things, or can I load up my pouch somehow?
Yeah, there is actually just a kit called like a spell component kit. It's just a regular price.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the only thing, and I don't think it's going to be such a critical thing at low level, but as we get into higher level spells, you'll start to have rarer spell components.
I'm
And
gonna
then
go all the way across like that.
Like diamonds and stuff.
yeah, and yeah, different things where we'll just, or maybe a rare herb or whatever, you know.
Well, I will just purchase
In
another spell
person, in
component
real
pouch.
life, you need glasses.
Figure out the price.
I thought you were talking about your character was blind.
That's-
That's why I said, oh, you're a blind bitch.
I
It was me in game asking me that because you're a woman.
I was like, damn, bro.
Spell components pouch. 5 gold pieces.
You should get glasses.
£2.
You're so close to the screen.
Alright, so I'll subtract 5. Thank you, alchemist.
Do you work with lizards a lot?
Did you walk over to the apothecary too?
Yeah, I want to look at Blop.
Yeah, you're hanging out with Blop. Blop.
Blop.
Asking about lizards.
Yeah.
Gordon Dane. That's the person over there. He's a elf. He's faded orange robes with a cap, like a beret. Orange cap.
Hey, if you like lizards?
I like lizards. Who doesn't like lizards?
You put them in a pot and stir them around?
I haven't eaten lizard myself.
Is there, they have a torch in here? Is there something that I can start the fire?
I'm pretty sure there's a flint in there.
Yeah, flint and steel.
Flint and steel.
Also, I'm getting 10 pints of oil. Just because. And a lantern. But I also have a sun rod, which is like a stick, and if you bang it, it stays lit for like 6 hours or something.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if you saw, Asher has a magnifying glass,
Ooh, nice.
which, I mean, in sunny days, you can light things, and then also, he's a tracker, so that can be
Yeah,
handy on occasion.
investigative stuff.
He doesn't have a lot. He's pretty much, he's a ranger, he's an outdoorsman.
Yeah,
He does have brand new leather armor. Be happy about that.
that's good.
And so rangers get to choose a race,
Oh, but they're favored.
yeah, or that they don't favor, right?
Right, yeah.
And so his is human. So there's a bunch of, so I'll show you right here. These ones with the +2s
Yeah.
are against humans, so like
Oh,
it's
okay.
11 for whatever bluff there,
So
but
he's-
13 against humans, right?
So he's great for spotting this motherfucker.
Yeah, and he's great for spotting, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
16 and 18. And, and then the other thing, right here, on all of he does +2 extra damage against any human when he's
Nice.
attacking, so just keep that in mind.
You human?
What?
Are you a human?
When I was looking, it's like I could have chosen something like,
No, we're demons or something.
or something really obscure, but it was like, he's gonna meet a lot of humans. Right? You
Listen,
know, and
I think
he
this,
met you.
this guy that we're looking for sounds cool, but I'm bringing manacles. You know what I mean? Like, we're getting it.
Kendra?
Yeah. I'm sure he's a really nice guy.
Yeah, you did get though, that you're not just supposed to go get him and bring him back.
I know, and like I'm down to help him and go along with his adventures,
Yeah.
but everyone's friendly until we're not.
Yeah, he did say if something,
Yeah. If
If
he's
she-
like, we just need to charge into this battle where we're all gonna die for glory, and I'm like, thanks, bro. You come with me now. Isn't this shit crazy?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head on back over to the general store. Thank you,
yeah,
and I would like to purchase a grappling hook, 50 feet of rope, and a shovel.
okay. That shovel is gonna be like, I'm looking forward to watching you carry that shovel.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can put it on the cart.
take it off the cart.
Coming through!
And I'll put the grappling hook and the rope on the cart too.
I'm gonna need to buy some stuff.
Okay,
A grappling hook, 3 oil flasks, a bedroll, a mirror, 5 rations, thieves' tools, a crowbar, and flint and steel.
right on.
And so, let me add that up real quick.
You know, and at some point in time, you guys may end up just getting, if you don't have a lot of money right now, and but you may just get to a point in time where you've got a general stockpile of tools that everybody has, and this is all on the cart, and so rather than like each of you having one grappling hook, it's like we've got 3 grappling hooks, 3 lantern, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Crowbar was smart.
Yeah, I got a crowbar, caltrops, 2 ropes, hammer, sun rod, 9 things of oil, hooded lantern, 10 candles, manacles, sledgehammer, 20 rations, bedroll, tent, 4 leather handcuffs, grappling hook, and chalk, canvas, backpack, water skin, sack, Hinton, I don't even know what that is, parchment, soap, lamp, flint and steel, and fish hooks.
what is a pintin? Do it like, I
I
don't
think
know.
it's for timing, but I think 1 is useless.
Are manticles like butcher gloves?
Metal handcuffs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Manacles, are they? I thought they were like a thing that, like you could use them to pick up a piece of wood out of the fire.
Oh, yeah, they are.
There you go.
Oh, they are, that's what they are.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I need those.
Yeah. Pintin, is it just P-I-N-T-I-N? Oh, pinions. Is that what you were saying?
No, Pitten?
Oh, Pitten, Python, P-I-T-O-N.
Oh, yes.
So I owe you 44 gold pieces and 9 silver pieces.
Yeah, they look like spikes that you can run ropes through.
You
Oh,
figured it
okay.
out.
Other ones probably
In
use
my
this.
situation.
Get some more.
They'll probably need a hammer for those things.
I got a
Now he's got a sledgehammer.
I got a sledgehammer and a hammer.
And then you wanna make sure you got backpacks, right, as far as scaling a.
I got a
I have a
backpack.
I need to add.
There's no bag of ball bearings in 3.5.
Caltrops.
Is that what caltrops are?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
We do ball bearings and will slip.
Well,
Yeah.
are caltrops kind of like the,
Oh, the spiked ones.
Yeah.
those are like when you're playing jacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want, I'd charge the same rate for the bearings as caltrops probably. Does that seem like a reasonable price?
Yeah, that's good. I'll pay 1 gold for a bag of ball bearings.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, so caltrops are like horrible to run on, right? As far as like if you were barefoot and you ran on them, they'd hurt you.
I'm
Ball
gonna,
bearings would make you fall over, right?
I'm gonna switch mine to ball bearings.
Caltrops are pretty cool too.
I don't know.
Just off horses.
They could really fuck people up,
Yeah.
but so could ball bearings. I trust those a little bit more.
It's like the marbles in Animal House, in Cottage Grove.
Oh, yeah, that's filmed in Eugene mostly.
Does it? Yeah, and the parade was in Cottage Grove. so-
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know.
And then that scene when they got they're at the bar, there's a black band playing. One guy comes up, one black guy comes up behind it, and dances. Well, that was all filmed out at Fern Ridge at the kind of boathouse inn
Okay.
there.
Yeah. I've never been to like a bar in Eugene.
Never been to a bar in Eugene?
Well, actually, I went to Taylor's once, like 12 years ago. That's like closed now, though.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah, that was a crazy place. But other than, that's like the only time I ever drank in Eugene.
Well, I was 25 when I moved to Eugene, almost 30 years ago. How old are you?
34.
34, okay. So I was well into my drinking when you were 4 years old.
When I was 4.
Yeah. So all, just to see all those bars go through all the varying changes. One that's always stayed the same, actually no, when I first got here, Lucky's pool hall was more of a pool hall and way cooler. Now Lucky's is like just really used and abused bar.
Well, I can tell you everything about every bar in Salem and Corvallis.
Okay. Yeah, how long have you been in Eugene?
About a year now.
Okay, so yeah, you're pretty new to this, yeah. Yeah, and you're about a year now too, right, Rob?
Yeah. More towards a year and a half, yeah.
And where were you born, Forrest?
Prescott. Arizona.
Arizona, okay. And then your family moved up here?
So, I have like deep roots in like Tucson, like in Bisbee, Arizona, on my mom's side. She now lives in Prescott, but he's from Pittsburgh. So all my family on his side is on the East Coast. Whom I've only met like 2 of them.
When did you move here?
2015, I moved to Roseburg because my mom and my brother moved to Oregon, to Roseburg, like a couple months before I moved up here. I was not doing well in Prescott, so she was like, you should move away from there. The whole geographical.
Tried to leave it all behind?
Yeah.
Just found more of something else?
Yeah.
Yep.
In hindsight, moving in with my brother might not have been the best course of action, but I feel like I would have found whatever I was looking for.
I got you there.
Yeah, so 2015, so I've been here, it's crazy, like 8 years now.
I often say I've been threatening to leave Eugene for about 30 years.
Yeah.
And I mean, really, for years it was like, I mean, there's a lot that I love about it, and there are other places that I was really curious about. There are things I don't like about Eugene, but it's also a pretty freaking cool town. It's the size that I really like. That's one thing.
It's like the perfect size.
It's not too big, it's not too little. Portland is way too big for me at this point in time. Great place to visit, but definitely wouldn't want to live there.
I don't feel claustrophobic in Eugene. I also don't feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I can feel stagnant here. If there's anything that I've felt stagnant here, and there is kind of a stagnant energy. There is.
There is, and like, everyone kind of knows everyone.
Oh yeah, there's a few degrees of set. Like, we know more people in common than we realize, without a doubt.
Yeah.
I actually saw your picture come up on Splat's fiancés. They're now engaged.
Really?
I love that.
What is that, like 7 months? That's cool.
7, 8 months. I'm pretty sure they're engaged. Am I mentioning that? Don't quote me on that.
That's kind of legit, actually.
They seem like they're pretty
Yeah.
solid match.
Christina gets a lot of flack. I like Christina a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that doesn't get any flack.
Yeah.
I mean, if you hang out with people long enough.
Me.
Forrest is really gay. Yeah, Forrest is really everything to flack on.
I get flack probably.
Splat's happy, they both work their programs. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know you for not long. A few months, something like that. And we got engaged.
Went for it. Nice.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was engaged at 20.
yeah.
Young man in love.
Yeah.
Forrest, you were gonna say something. You just fucking good.
Oh my god.
What were you gonna say? Say it.
I was gonna say, yeah, how'd that work out?
That's so funny.
That's why I didn't say it.
I can't even say what I want to say anymore now.
What were you gonna say?
That's why I didn't say it.
Yeah, now you guys are living together, or trying to.
Heartbreak Hotel. No.
Straight up.
Bachelor pad.
There's a cool place that hopefully I'll go see tomorrow. I'll show you guys pictures. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, sure.
Have you guys spent your money?
Yes.
I'm good, I'm willing to get it up.
Yeah.
Geared up.
Okay.
Geared up.
This thing is stockpiled.
Okay.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're ready.
Okay, so you guys have a cart and a donkey, and you guys have piled everything on it. I mean, so in reality, when you're cruising down the trail, you guys might go, okay, if I got separated from the donkey, I might want some of these things. Now, you don't have to be paranoid the entire time and be totally geared up to it.
Right.
But there will come points in time where you're like, okay, this is what I'm putting on, But then there's also gonna be points in time where you're not gonna wanna be dragging every single item wherever you go, right?
I basically set that up where it's like I got a bunch of shit in the cart and not that much with me, because I can't actually carry that much because
Yeah.
my fucking armor.
Yeah,
is
you're
so
just a
bad.
couple pounds shy of it being, yeah.
Did I mention I have a tower shield and that it's fucking huge?
So badass.
It's
You need-
cool. It's heavy.
Be interesting if you could find a way to like get wheels
Oh my god.
attached to it,
Well,
and then you could turn it into kind of,
yeah.
like if you get some money.
Oh, I was supposed to get a battering ram. That's okay. I have a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You are a sledgehammer. Okay, so now you've got a cart full of stuff.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it?
I think we should leave it at the fucking hotel or something. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about going to the wetlands and then just leaving Eugenia straight away. We should probably get a long rest before we leave, right?
Yeah, we definitely have to report into Balfour before we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we were supposed to do that.
I guess so. So yeah, but yeah, let's head up the wetlands. Let's just fucking go. Yeah.
You know, and you guys are talking about going, and then I'm still curious to not know where you're going. So, I mean,
Cottage Grove.
that's the
Well, we're
that's the
gonna.
big target right now.
Well, it depends on what happens at the wetlands.
Yeah.
We don't have a destination like set in stone yet.
Yeah, you guys are still in the exploration investigation stage of it here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so easy. We were talking and we found out that, damn, I keep forgetting this guy's name.
It's Drake like silver.
Kendrick?
Kendrick was like last seen in Cottage Grove, so we're thinking about heading up there. And so one of his buddies, Drake, is
Silverbone.
Silverbone, is this douchebag in the fucking tavern. So we're gonna go talk to him and try and get some information about like, where exactly Kendrick is. Because he's probably the person who's last seen in town.
Drake was recommended by, so Balfour hasn't seen Kendrick in a long time. But, and so he really had no good suggestions, but just said, you know, there is rumor that he cruised off to Cottage Grove with some prostitute or something that he's interested in. But otherwise, you might go check out his old childhood buddy, Drake. Englehorn, Drake, Silverbane. That is a spoiled rotten kid hanging out at the wetlands and likes to impress people, tell them tall tales and buy them beer.
Sounds like me.
Let's go visit the sweetheart.
Yeah.
Give him a smooch.
So, okay, so the cart is going, what are you guys doing next?
Would it be safe to like leave it outside, like a tavern or something in the street?
Probably not.
Okay, cool. So
We're in Eugenia. This is the highest per capita bike theft in the country. No way. We're leaving the car outside.
We kind of Naslin and Asher watched it.
Oh,
Do
nice.
some recon.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good.
We don't want to take it back to the inn? Or are we going to the wetlands and just straight out of town?
Well, I like your idea of getting a long rest. We'll have to talk to Balfour, so we just don't want to head back to the inn and then back to the fucking thing. Unless the dwarves can drop off the cart over at the inn.
If you want to give them 2 gold pieces, they'll do it.
Yeah, Sean will. Asher will. Asher will.
So they'll just deliver all these goods for you.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
There you go.
How about one?
Okay.
Alright, nice. See, just gotta haggle.
Only for Balfour. Well, good luck to you. We hope that you have a good time finding Kendrick and bring him home safely. And happy trails to you guys. Hopefully you'll come back and spend some more money.
Sure we will. Appreciate the help.
Yep. Okay, so they're taking your cart, you guys have your supplies. You're gonna walk to the wetlands, right? So just to give you guys an idea, the wetlands are over, they're almost,
Garfield.
they're kind of in between Acorn Park and Bailey Hill over here, yeah. This is like a shortened version of Eugene, right? Things are a little smaller. But so almost as far west as you can get before you start to get towards the gate and all that. And you guys can pretty much head right down Broadway to get there, which is again one of the main streets. And you know, it is called the Emerald City. There are beautiful trees everywhere. For the most part, as you guys start moving further, the buildings start to thin out. As you go further west, they do get a little bit smaller, less ornate. You know, further west, you've got the refugees and all of that that are coming to Eugene that tend to live on the outside. But there is, you know, Eugene's been around for a long time. There are all walks of life here that have just grown up here forever. So there are these kind of poorer inhabitants. So as you go further west, you see some of that. Going down Broadway, nonetheless, you see all sorts of carriages coming up and down the way with all sorts of food and you know, fabrics, just all the goods and services you can possibly think of. At one point in time, you see 6 of the Safine warriors walking in they wear this chainmail that is remarkable, just completely elegant, very light looking, like nothing that you've normally seen in your military garb. They all carry these long bows and long swords, but they're known, the big thing about the Safine warriors is really their marksmanship is bowmen. And they're the elite of the elite as far as your mercenary guard. Next to, they're just a step down from the Tir-Shan warriors that you've only kind of heard about out there. But you know, the Safine they're all around the town. You can see them there, and they're definitely like for you kind of like, you know, as a knight, just a little bit like, they're cool, you know, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But you've got a shield and they've got bows, you know. But
Totally
anyway, what's that?
I can totally plug
Yeah, like they don't want anything to do with that. I mean, they wouldn't mind there being a bunch of you guys in front of them with their bows and arrows, right? But so you see a couple, you know, pretty nice ornate wooden carriages, clearly of, you know, upper class people that live in the area. And at one point in time, you guys see, going down Broadway, you see this little boy pushing this wooden cart. It's about your height. And he gets up to this kind of wooden placard and pulls out this little step stool and gets up and he pulls down a blurred and waterlogged parchment, like there was writing on it. It's all blurry because it has been raining on and off, you know, this spring. He pulls that down and proceeds to tack up another piece of parchment, and you'll see these around town in various places. Essentially, it's the news, it's the media of the day, right? And if you want, you guys can go up and read it and see what's going down. You guys want to read the news?
I'd love to.
Let's see this. The news. There is just a bullet list of things. The Loggers' Jamboree will be held in Cottage Grove on the 8th day of Stone, season of the Earth. The spring equinox ceremony will be held at sunrise on the 19th day of Wood in Hendricks Park. A man was recently found stabbed in the throat behind Lucky's Pool Hall. Rumors of Tir-Shan warriors in the Northlands. A dense deer population. There's a dense deer population after a mild winter that's attracting lots of wolves to the area. A couple was found slain in Hendricks Park, the most centralized wolf attack in 7 years. Disease and pestilence is ravaging the alpine area just northwest of Eugenia. Sick pilgrims are being quarantined outside of Gateway. Typical healing is not working. That's in reference maybe to the disease. The squadron of field patrol is setting up camp near Spencer's Butte due to a bad element entering the South Hills. And below that, indented kind of are large orc contingent in the Fox Hollow area, closest sighting in recent history. A number of gypsy children found orphaned after clan was killed by giants in the Lorraine area. Local druids predict fertile summer. The economy has picked up due to rising demand for lumber. Forest fires in Southland surprising so early in the year.
That's not pretty good.
That was a lot of news.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a festival in Cottage Grove, so.
When was that?
That is the 8th day of stone, season of the earth.
So is that like a month or like a few days?
It's stone is the month.
Yeah, so you
So
guys
the
are
8th
in,
day of, we're in wood.
Okay, so we have like,
you're in, so that's next month,
okay.
We're on like the
month of stone, so you
Fifth.
are,
we're in the 5th day of wood right now.
right now you're on the 4th day of wood, which is a Saturday, the day of mutant. Okay, so a little over a month from now.
Okay. So then we really just gotta watch out for fucking sick people as we're heading north in case they come over.
So Cottage Grove is south.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, fuck them. Alright, cool.
And, yeah, you tracked everything I showed there.
I only have the month of wood
Yeah,
on the calendar.
come over here.
There's wolves.
Lots of wolves.
Hendricks Park is south, sort of.
And so yeah, a couple got killed at Hendricks Park, guy got killed behind the bar. Or not the
You
wetlands,
remember that?
it's a different bar.
I heard you read it. That's why I got this out because I
It's
was
like
like,
Lucky's or something.
Mark that down.
Yeah,
so
I don't know where it is.
that's, okay. So, the wetlands, you guys spent about an hour in down to earth. Hour and a half. You guys got there early. You're getting here, it's probably not even quite noon yet. Right? You guys got up early.
Right.
Like, I mean, in this world, sunrise is not really that early for people, you know?
No, I'm just thinking about I wonder who's going to be there at noon. Probably fucking Drake.
Yeah, well, yeah, you were told, I think Kendron said that like he's hanging out there all the time, but I mean, that's the thing, you guys could do something else before then. If you don't think it's a good time. I guess we could have talked about it.
We will pop in there, right?
Might as well.
Yeah. We're not way down by the cart, we can.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I'm down to pop in.
Let's pop in.
Pop 'em.
Then go check out the murder behind Lucky's bar.
Whoa.
And then, what was I gonna say? So you get to the wetlands, it is essentially kind of like a very large, but now fortified barn that's just been repurposed into a big freaking drinking swill hole. And if you go inside, it's probably like a 120 feet by 100 feet. It's just you could easily fit like 1,000 people in there if they wanted to be just back to back, like partying the fuck down, you know, you could have a little
Get drunk.
bardic jamboree there, you know, they could fill, but otherwise, it's pretty damn empty. You see a couple people up getting their grog from the bar, and there is on one side just one long bar that runs like 60 feet. You know, and there's one person behind the bar that looks like he's tending to people, and then there are a couple people back there like sweeping and cleaning things up and like getting ready for the day. And then you can see beyond, so you guys are like coming in here, you can see out the windows and out into a courtyard where there are some people out there that look like they're playing horseshoes. And the people at the bar that you saw getting beverages are actually walking out there to join them. And that's about it. Pretty empty place.
You know what Drake looks like.
I walk up to the bartender and ask him if he's seen a guy named Drake.
Yeah, he's right out there.
Where?
Playing horseshoes, that's where everybody else is.
See how easy that was? Let's go.
It's good to have you with us.
Okay, so now things that I need you guys to start to think about routinely. And like, by the time we get out into the, like when we get on trails, I'm gonna need to know who's in the front, I'm gonna need to know who's in the back, I'm gonna need to know when you guys are double file, I'm gonna need to know when you guys are single file, when you're walking through doors into buildings and stuff like that, I need to know who's the first person they're seeing, who's the last person they're seeing. You guys can think about things like, do we wanna go in as 6 people, do we wanna go in as 2 groups of 3, do we wanna go, these are just things that you can start to think about, right? You know, because you guys, at this point in time, you've walked in as 6 people, but you haven't walked out into the courtyard, you know what I'm saying? Which is totally fine to walk out into the courtyard, but you guys can start to just think about, when you show up as 6 people, you're showing up as 6 people. You
It's a
know,
lot of presence, yeah.
it's a lot of presence.
And I'm 6'1".
Yeah, you're 6'1", this guy's a tank, he's got a big shield.
We got Blop.
Yeah, are you bringing your
You got
shield
a beautiful
in?
woman over here.
I mean, I probably.
Yeah, I think you should just bring away the other one.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I don't
That's
care.
kind of your, like, that's your MO, that's like if people show up at the bar and they see your shield leaning against the wall, it's like,
Yep.
Steel Song's here.
Yeah. It's sick. I'm thinking the sexy beguiler. I am just like, I think you got it, man.
Go by myself.
Yeah, go sweet talk this fucking.
So sexy.
So then also, just quick question, there was some conversation you guys were having earlier about you buying another outfit or something like that? Was that happening before you went to the,
Oh, it didn't happen.
because you don't want it to happen?
I mean, I want a new outfit.
How come you didn't get one? Because you can't afford it. Is that why you're asking him for money?
No,
She was begging me.
Steel Song was telling me that I looked bad. And so I was like, I'll just put on new clothes because my clothes are kind of ratty. I'll stop at the market on my way to the jail.
Yeah.
And then I just ended up going to the jail.
I told her it wouldn't help.
Yeah,
That she looked shady.
should be very mean, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't say that though. Don't worry.
You did say that.
That's okay. I did.
He's flirting with you.
I'll never forget.
So I mean, that's it. You could, you're not going to get like the most high end of, like, imagine somebody doesn't necessarily go to RAI to find sexy clothing, although I love women in some of, in a nice gold shell jacket and her ski pants or whatever. But so like, you're not finding the most elegant clothes at Down to Earth, but you could definitely find adventurers' clothes that,
Okay.
Cause as I remember, you had some weird puffy outfit that I think you were trying to hide yourself in or something?
If we can rewind a little bit, I feel bad about what I said to her, and so I'm like, hey, listen, no hard feelings, I buy her adventurer's outfit.
Okay.
If you want.
So that's just because these guys are asking you to go and be this, and it does seem like when you first started out, you were actually, it almost seemed like you were putting on clothes so that people might not,
That's what it was.
you know, there are a lot of women that actually don't want to be, that are hiding in their clothes and want it to be that way, so, which is fine. I'm just wondering where we're at with whatever you're doing in being the woman to go out. And
I feel like being by myself, I definitely put on the like
Femi vibe.
looking pretty ratty. So no one wants to like even
Yeah.
go near me. But like being empowered by these strong men that buy my clothing,
Yeah.
maybe other things. I'll put on some new clothes.
Okay, there we go. She's working it, man.
Nice.
She got somebody else to buy her clothes. Her beguiling ways are like, so, you know, I think you can just like figure out what color basic.
Oregonia.
These guys,
None of this Columbia stuff, man.
these guys are in
Sportswear.
a dive bar in noon. You know, we could, I have a makeup kit. We could make you into like a goth baddie. Let's do it. Yeah, I understand the art of makeup, we could do that.
And so, and what you guys kind of got, like from the Drake Silverbane, like imagine a frat boy of
Yeah.
Eugenia,
Oh.
you know? That's
Not
kind
my
of, that's,
frat boy.
he picked up on, like, that's what you thought kind of the whole time when I was
He's a drunken, like fucking loudmouth, whatever.
rich
Yeah.
boy.
Send you with a low cut top. Got it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Maybe even say that you're looking for Kendrin because you're an ex-girlfriend or something or whatever. I don't know. You come up with, yeah, you as a beguiler, you just got kind of all kinds of crazy fucking things. I want to watch you work, Forrest. It's gonna be awesome. Just fucking wrap everyone around your finger.
You can watch him through the,
I'm gonna hang back. I am not the one. Like I don't know.
So what did I get?
Travelers. I like traveler's outfit. Just a basic fucking. It's not. I didn't buy you nice clothes, but I bought you some clothes.
decent clothes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not totally like elegant badass clothes. You can get your velvet, crushed suede,
Yeah.
whatever you want later on. You can keep working Yeezy for this.
No. Okay, Storm Song. Okay.
Steel song. Word.
We'll get there.
Yeah. All right. All right.
And so, there aren't glass windows in this place.
Yeah.
There are openings that they will open shutters and close shutters at night, right? And so that somebody could be on the outside talking to somebody on the inside over a little bar, you know, as far as this courtyard area here, right? So
Okay.
there's no glass, you know, not a freaking big drinking, swilling environment where people are throwing things around and getting rowdy and stuff like that. They just batten down the hatches when they need to and open them up. So you can actually kind of like, are you guys, so you're gearing up to go out. Are you guys kind of, do you want to kind of hear what's going on when she's out there? Are you guys trying to fade away so they don't see you at all?
I was gonna try to fade away, I kind of,
I have a plan to listen
Okay,
to what's going on. I was gonna send my toad out there. I'm gonna
okay.
try to sneak my toad out.
Well, so maybe what we should do is just go ahead. Okay, just
You could probably hide behind like a wall or something around the corner. I can't. I'm clunk, 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 like a.
Have you seen how big his shield is?
That's what all the girls say.
It's girthy.
Oh, I thought he was overcompensating or something. So,
Those penis.
so we know that. So let's just go around the room and everybody just tell me what, like it's around. Let's just go ahead and deal with it like it's around. And Forrest, we're going to let you go last since you're the one kind of initiating contact. But so, okay, Rob. So what do you want to do?
Stand inside.
Yeah, and how close? What are you
I'll
doing
be
inside?
like by the door, but like it looks like I'm just standing there by myself.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
Well, when you get closer to the door, you can almost hear conversation over there.
So I could probably hear someone scream.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yep.
I'm gonna reach into my waist area and pull out a little brownish green toad. It's wearing like goggles. I'm gonna hand it to Greg, or like offer it, say like, just put Georgie in your pocket, and we'll be able to hear you.
What is it?
Georgie?
His toe.
My toad. Yeah.
Can I like it?
What?
Can I like it?
Do it.
Please don't.
Alright. You're already traveling a banging, huh? Okay, alright. This is the guy.
It's poisonous. But if you take him, I can hear you.
We can't hear it though, right?
No, but I'll tell you.
Yeah, you're good.
Just tell us.
Yeah, I'll do a play-by-play while she's out there.
I don't know if I trust that.
Georgie?
You.
Just put it in your pocket.
Alright.
Please.
I take Georgie.
Be careful with him, please.
Like he's got to trust you.
Licked it.
Is Georgie slimy?
My
Yeah.
DNA's on it, don't lose it. They know who I am.
I like you hand it to me and I say no. Not wearing the clothes.
Hmm.
I'll wear it. I'll put it in my pocket.
That doesn't help us.
Fucking barbarian.
You're here.
Do you not trust me?
Well, it's more of like, in case you get into trouble.
You don't hear it.
Something happens.
Do you want me to stand outside the door and watch you? Talk to Duke? Drake?
That's okay.
Okay, I'll take Georgie.
Thank you.
I'll take Georgie.
He's special.
And then I'm gonna head outside.
Did Georgie increase your hit points?
By 3, yeah.
Awesome.
So if he dies, I kind of die.
Yeah, that could.
Well, that's intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like he's really trusting you.
We have a soul link.
Oh my god. You just gave it to her?
That's some trust.
Yeah.
We've known her for like 4 hours.
She fucked with me with the trust thing.
I would let you hold my
She
shot.
beguiled you. She beguiled you. Okay, so, and then, are you going to sit with Rob?
Yeah.
Okay, and shall we assume that Neslin is just going and sitting with you guys too?
He's out at the cart with Asher.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
Oh no, the
no,
dwarves
the
took it
cart's
back.
being delivered.
that's right.
Oh, I think Neslin would try to order like turnips and radishes and shit.
That's exactly
Right.
what we would do.
Okay, yeah, that would be, and yeah, the people at the bar would probably appreciate you spending some money.
Oh yeah, I guess I get a what non-alcoholic things do they serve?
How about like ginger ale, apple cider?
Yeah, I'll get apple cider.
Okay.
Take some pork.
Okay, so why don't you guys go, just take a silver piece off for beverages. Anybody that buys a beverage, tell me what you got. They've pretty much got most everything there. One thing about this place is, you know, there are a lot of bars you go into where they will not want you taking large weapons and stuff like that. Some places might let you keep a little dagger on you, but they won't want you walking around with big weapons and stuff like that. Some places will make you pay for them to hold your weapons, kind of like, you know, checking your, like a coat check. And this place does not care if you are walking around with your weapons, you know, so. Asher?
Yes. Yeah. Can I, us, yeah.
Okay. Let's just hang it too. And Asher's got the spot ability, which he can do things like read lips and stuff like that.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, Spot's pretty damn cool.
So, and is there an opening that we can see out there?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So like,
Yeah.
there are no windows.
Right.
There are holes in the wall that they just board up, or, you know, and so you can actually kind of lean against kind of one of those windows. When you said you were kind of closer, that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know how close.
Yeah.
You know, I was waiting, if you wanted to say, I really don't want them to be able to see me at all, I'm way in the shadows, or.
I'm way at the bar. Asher's by the fucking thing. I stick out like a sore thumb, but Asher can kind of blend into the shadows and fucking.
Yeah, and actually, does he have like, I remember he does have some things like, so he's got
Hide.
climb, and he's actually got hide and heal, and he's got listen,
Oh, so.
right? He's got move silently, he does have spot,
Yeah.
so he's got a bunch of cool shit
Yeah,
there.
we want to use all of that.
And, you know, I'm gonna try to not play him too much, but just to help you get engaged, that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
As far as
I don't know.
NPC stuff.
Yeah, using that.
Is it easy or is it easy with the silent Y?
Easy.
It is easy. Okay. Easy. Easy boy over here. Okay. easy
Can I
boy.
stand in the doorway looking tough, or is that a bad idea?
Well, we want them to think that like she's like some lonely girl.
I'm gonna be sitting at the bar and then drinking my apple cider I bought.
So at the bar.
You're with us?
Yeah.
No, away from you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are at the bar. Is Asher closer over by the windows? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Getting? Yeah, and then, so that's it. All of you guys are at the bar. Asher's the one trying to see if he can listen, and then you're listening via the frog.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How do we use, like, do the skill checks?
You tell me you're gonna use a skill,
Okay.
and you tell me what it is. We read the rules in case, and at this point in time, neither of us probably know them, so we'll need to read them. Eventually, we're gonna get to know what all these rules are. And so a lot of them are me deciding that there's a difficulty class or indicator, difficulty quotient. So like, average is 10. Let's just say that, right? So like, let's say that climbing a wall is an average of 10. There's an average of 10 climbing a wall. But then what if I decide that it's raining now? You know, so then I might make that more of a difficulty quotient of like 13 or something like that. So there's those type of things. There's also times where, so like one person might be hiding, and they get to roll the die to hide, and somebody else might be spotting, whether they're hiding. So there are times where there will be rolls against each other. Not all the time. Sometimes it's just against a difficulty number,
Okay.
and that's it.
And so I would essentially roll after I explain to you what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So, all right, so we've got everybody dialed into where they are, right? And you're about to go out and try and flirt with Big Boy here or something like
Call me the grizzly bear.
that. The Grizzly Bear.
That is the weirdest tramp name I've ever heard. What does this chick look like?
Just call me a tramp.
The Red.
So what do you? Well, I thought you were trying to like put on your like slutty face to like go get this guy, and you're going, "I'm the grizzly bear." Like what? Who wants to sleep with the grizzly bear?
Got that zooted.
Stone song. I don't want to hear it.
If it fucking works, hey, whatever. Grizzly bear, let's go get him. Don't worry, I'm gonna remember your name.
I didn't introduce myself as the grizzly bear.
Well,
You're a little overconfident, aren't you?
it's the shield that does it for me.
It's not your natural ability for anything. It's
You guys try this apple cider?
Getting super awkward with the tension. I love it.
He apologized 5 minutes ago, and the next thing, you're a slut.
No, the goal is to be the slut. That's what I'm saying. You're not being slutty enough with the grizzly bear.
I'm not trying to be slutty to you. You weren't getting that.
I'm not looking to get anything.
I gave her a flower. Sounds like you might be.
Okay, so Rob, sorry guys.
I'm chilling. I'm at the bar.
Did you coach this woman well enough yet? You're giving her like.
I am done coaching. It's not been successful.
Because Stoogie Song knows slut. Because he knows slut. Look at him.
Fine. Grizzly bear, go get him.
So, yeah, this building's a little smaller than it would really be. I suppose this courtyard, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, but let's go ahead and assume that the wall is enclosed, okay? And this would be a horseshoe game over here. And let's go ahead and get some figurines out. Rob called me and told me that I need to use these type of props more too, so that,
I did. I'm very critical of people.
yeah, no, it's good. I want to use them too. That's what we're working on. I just need to get up to speed on it.
We know.
Yeah. I mean, we got him. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
it's great. So let's go ahead and lay some stuff out. So I want to take I'm just going to grab some here.
Sure.
Was one of these? Oh, here's a short guy. All right. And then here. Do you guys know what you want? What kind of weapon do you have?
Me?
Big boy? Ease?
Easy.
Oh. I got a heavy flail. It's a spike on a chain.
Flail.
It's got a shield, but you can totally use that one.
Here's another short one. Are these you guys?
Oh, this is a good one for you.
Is it a woman?
Yeah.
Is it a champ?
Yeah. She's got grizzly bear right in the bottom.
Here's a female with a sword.
I have a scythe. I
You
found
have a
one.
scythe?
I found.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I found a woman with a scythe last time. I don't know. I think I just used. It might have been the one that Rob was
This kind of reminds me of Asher, as far as what I think of for some reason.
Cool.
Could I see the one that you?
It's a pretty good one.
Oh, it was this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another chick with a big axe if you want to use that.
Please, the first one.
Yeah, this is more you.
Who's this one? That was way over.
Now, this is kind of Asher-like too. You guys can figure out which one you think should be Asher. He's got a bow too. He's a half-elf guy. Ranger. He's not as tall as that other guy. So I need one. These people don't need to look as aggressive as they are, though. That's the one thing. I mean, as far as what we're doing here. These guys are just hanging out at the bar.
Yeah. It's all good.
It's okay.
So you're you. Oh, yeah, so a little more Asher. think so should operate.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where were you? What do you mean me over there? Little wizard guy?
This one?
No, the other one.
These are essentially tables.
Oh, and then Asher, yeah, he's close by.
And then these guys are playing horseshoes.
Yeah, am I too critical of people? Probably,
Are you being critical of yourself right now?
yeah.
As long as you balance it out.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought it was a great call.
In game or in real life?
Real life.
Oh. I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't speak up for yourself in that.
Okay.
I've changed
Yep.
my mind.
Is it a wood? It's okay. Oh, you got it. There you go. Wait. Thank you.
Okay, so you step out the door, and
It's happening.
you don't really, you can see that there are people gathered at various tables. You can kind of see that from the inside, just scoping what's up. Was there a description about,
I never wrote them down.
let me go ahead and see if I can find that in first session.
I don't think so.
I don't think he gave much of them, did he?
For some reason, I have red hair in my head. That could be totally made up.
In my head, I was just thinking Draco Malfoy.
Nice.
I don't know why.
His childhood friend Drake Silverbane likes to act important by buying his friends endless ales at the wetlands almost any day. Okay. And Drake is, we're going to say that you guys took some time to, so is there, let me just see what these, there's a praise, balance, craft, intimidate, search, sense, motive. If you guys want to identify a skill that you think would apply to identifying who you think might be, just like, let's just say that you guys kind of, you made your plan, right? Rob sat there and gave you all sorts of advice about how to make yourself pretty. You made your plan. He talked you into being kind to his toad and all this stuff. And in the meantime, you guys have also kind of tried to read the lay of the land out there and figure out. And so what you know is that he is a,
You just asked the bartender.
oh yeah, you asked, oh yeah, he's outside. Yeah, you want to just,
I just gather information on the bartender.
okay, yeah. There you go. And so,
16.
and do you have other, like, what are your beguiling skills?
Like not
Yeah. Do you have, are there like,
off the top of my head. I don't know, but I know there are some.
yeah, and you might have written them down under special abilities on the second page. Did you not write them there?
There you go. Do you want the thing?
Yeah.
It's up in the page.
Where is it?
You're on it?
Oh, the class skills.
There's class skills, and then, let me see if I can.
You guys want to go outside? What? You guys want to go outside? Oh, good job, man. Oh, be here. Be here. You drop the ball. You drop the ball. Okay.
It'll so towards the bottom of your general description.
Like playing the book dialer?
What's that?
Like the playing the book dialer or just the description of it?
I think it'll say like class features.
Class features, okay. Yep. There's
And-
spells, there's weapon and armor proficiency.
So, and you can even look on like that chart for first level, what it says that you get at first level. The Beguiler, Armored Mage, and Trap Finding, okay, that's what you get there. Class features, weapon and armor proficiencies. Trap finding, surprise casting. Okay, so the rest are spells, it doesn't really talk about. So yeah, I guess your other thing, I was just wondering if, you've got any like special charm features or anything, because I'm just learning about the Beguiler too. And I was wondering if you want to use any of those. Looks like we're losing Taylor.
No.
Man. It's slow.
When did you get back in town?
Thursday night.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can gather information.
Okay.
So, you're just gonna go up and ask him. So, I am gonna say that you guys have a description of him as a human, and that he's a athletic-looking, larger fellow. You know he's a bit of a spoiled prince. Really, if any of you guys will roll a 20-sided die and kind of roll higher than 13.
I rolled a 16 line just
Okay, there you go. There you go. So, we're gonna go ahead, you guys are sensing that this is him. Okay, he's in a conversation here with these four people out here, right outside this table. Okay, and he's got black leather pants on, he's got a turquoise short sleeve shirt, like, of silken attire, and he's got a big pouch on his hip, he's got a long sword, looks like he's talking shit with his friends, and you get out there and you can hear this like conversation taking place between the dwarf and him, and one guy's like, there's a human, he's an elf, said the human, and the other guy's like, no, he's a half-elf, I insist, says the guy that you think is Drake as he takes a swig of his beer, and then this kind of goes back and forth, and then the dwarf's like, no, he's a dwarf, no one so legendary could be anything else, and they all start laughing, and they like throw their beer back, their ale, whatever they're drinking, and they're just out there kind of shooting the shit about something.
I say, what are you boys talking about?
And they kind of like, well, anybody you'd like to talk about, young lady?
I was just curious about the conversation you're having.
Oh, Tiershawn, the ongoing conversation everybody was always arguing about. He's a dwarf! He's a dwarf! The dwarf like pours another, takes another big swig.
You're just saying that because you're a dwarf.
The man is a renowned warrior. We've been on the planet for so long. He must have been a dwarf. His capabilities, there's nobody else that could have done it. With the arcane knowledge, he's a dwarf!
And you have big capabilities yourself.
I'm working on him.
I can see that.
Would you like a drink, young lady? And that Drake steps forward.
Is he the one that said that?
Yeah.
And then I said, oh my god. Is that Drake Silverbane?
Why, yes, of course, of course.
Do you remember me?
I've been with many a young woman.
Oh, we've never been together. Don't get the wrong idea. Your friend Kindred introduced us years ago.
Well, he's been with many a young woman too. I'm not surprised.
Surprised you don't remember me now.
No, but I'd like to make some memories.
Fuck you.
She's flirting.
What? What are you doing here? You're just drinking with your friends? Is this the life you're leading?
It's a good life. Good day to drink beer. There's as good as it gets.
I remember you telling us that you had all these plans, these big wild plans, going to do something great. Did any of that happen?
I'm young. Life is young. There's many things to happen.
How old are you now?
You're nosy, aren't you? I'm a young man. I'm a young man.
Alright, no.
What's happening in your life?
No harm, no harm. So a friend of mine, also knows Kendra, she really wants to meet up with them. And so she's been asking around. She's been trying to find them for a couple weeks now. And nobody knows anything. And so I was just with her getting brunch, and I just came to stop by here for a drink, really. It's really funny running into you.
Camden's not worth your time anyway. And
Not my time, close friend.
he hasn't been around in some time, and you should just invite her on over here. Like he might show up here one of these days.
You guys used to be pretty close.
We grew up together.
You just went separate ways.
He doesn't like beer as much as I do. And he's got some trollop of a woman over there at the oval door that he prefers to spend his time with anyway. We have different interests. I chase adventure, he chases fame.
Over at the where?
The oval door.
What adventures have you been on recently, Drake?
More tales to tell. It would take a couple beverages for you to sit down and join me with. Shall we start with that?
You're offering a drink, I'll take it.
Sure. Bring the young woman a... Bartender's over there, kind of looking out. He hears
What kind of
his
alcohol did they have back then?
ales, meads, but they've also got whiskeys and
Yeah.
grain alcohols that they've, White Lightning. They've got. They don't do lemon drops and stuff like that.
I'll take an ale.
Bring the young woman your finest ale. You see some guy, and you hear it all happening. You see the guy over by the bar, and he proceeds to take a pitcher, and he fills a large pitcher and grabs a couple of glasses and brings it out to the table. So he didn't just bring you one. There's just more beers to be had for everybody. And the dwarf eagerly grabs the pitcher and starts to fill his glass first. And a couple other guys come over hoping to get on in there. One guy's kind of like nudging you out of the way. As in Drake is like, hey, we didn't order this for you. The young lady first. And he grabs a glass and grabs the pitcher out of the dwarf's hand and proceeds to pour you one. He's like, okay, do you do anything other than ask nosy questions?
I
I'm buying the beer.
haven't seen you in so long. I
It's
just thought it
just
was
been a while.
crazy. I just wanted to know what you were up to.
Playing horseshoes, telling tall tales.
Tall.
Yeah. So what's your take? What do you think? Is Tirshon an elf or a half elf or a dwarf?
Definitely not a dwarf. I look at the dwarf. What did pause? What did Drake think he was? An elf or a half elf?
Elf.
Elf. I definitely think he's an elf.
Oh yeah, he's an elf. See, the young woman's wiser than I thought. Cheers. A couple guys laugh, kind of cheesily in just support of the guy buying the beer.
So how long have you been in Eugene?
Okay, I've grown up here. This is my home.
That's right.
Tell me, do you like horseshoes?
Never played.
Why don't you bring your friends out from in there and we can put on a little, we can have a little game.
Alright.
How did you know? How did you know?
Too scared to hang out around?
I'd rather you be on my team.
Oh, he's trying to fuck.
Come on, gentlemen, come on out.
I grab the frog and I start talking to it, even though it's not a two-way radio. And I'm just like, just figure out where Kindred is.
You're talking to me. It's talking to the frog.
Just do it. Just figure it out.
Bring another pitcher for her friends. Drake yells on in.
Alright, come on up then, huh?
Yeah, and yeah. So we come out, and I'm just like, sorry about that. We're not out to get him.
Yeah, and as you guys are coming out, they start to kind of, these guys move their way over here a little bit, and you see a couple of them actually put their hands towards their weapons, just kind of. And these guys all back up a little bit to give you space, right, so you can come out. And Drake is actually walking towards the horseshoe pit. You know, but the rest of he's the only one that's kind of like turned his back on you and they go, I'm gonna go play. But everybody else is kind of clearing space.
As far as marching order, I'm gonna go out between the two big boys. Probably Nesland in the back,
Yeah.
too.
So I'm gonna go up to Drake.
You dragging your shield with you?
With like it's like slung on my back, so it's like fucking.
Okay, yeah, as you're walking up to Drake, two of the closer guys pull out their longswords.
I'm walking
With that
behind
shield.
him.
What's that?
I'm walking behind him.
Like I don't have it like out. I have it like on.
Yeah, they're just like,
Okay.
yeah. It's an intense thing. It's like a really, really intense thing to be breaking. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, and then you hear this whistle from inside the bar. It's like, gentlemen, do we need to have you put all your weapons down? Is this going to be a fair game?
Just here to play horseshoes.
And the guy's like, gentlemen? And a couple of the other guys take their hands off there, and the other two guys sheathe their swords. Okay, so the bartender just kind of cooled things down a little bit. and Kendron kinda, which one's Kendron? Drake. No, is this you guys? Oh yeah, that's the thing that.
Yeah, that was Drake.
That's Drake, okay.
I
He looks like he's a bard, doesn't he? What's that?
I propositioned Drake that if he can beat me in a game of horseshoes, I'll go home with him. But if I beat him, he tells us where Kendron is.
Sick.
I hear and I walk over and I say, "You're gonna have sex with him if he wins."
What, are you looking at player 2?
Mind your business.
Oh, she's so mean, isn't she? What do you think, Drake? You should do it, buddy.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
So I just lean in on like, listen, yeah, we're just looking to make sure this guy's alright. That's it. Like, he doesn't owe us money, he hasn't done anything illegal or anything. We got hired by his dad.
There's 6 of you. Oh, you were hired by his dad. Laughlin hired you.
Lawful. You mean Balfour?
Laughlin Balfour.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
There you go, now you know, but yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Laughlin hired you. Interesting. Why would he hire a bunch of ragamuffins like you?
Because we blend in. Well, sometimes we blend in. But we're not looking to hurt him. We're just looking to make sure that he's alright.
Yeah, well, you look like you're ready for action.
Yeah, we kick
That
ass.
shield. Why don't you put that shield down?
You got it. So I put the shield down, lean up against the wall. Like, we're not here to hurt you or anything like that.
You see him kind of like just start to puff up a little bit. Like he just got his dick in a wad, you know? He's like, the macho, he doesn't like the fact that the sweet woman has all these burly dudes coming along, and suddenly you guys are like looking for Kendron. And he's like, we can just, he's like standing there thinking, and like his cheesy fake bravado is just kind of like, you can see just ego kicking in. you know, just like, and the other guys can start to see it. They actually kind of back up a little bit. The dwarf in particular, he seems like the least, like, you know, and so.
I was whispered a Stormbrew song.
Let's roll initiative. You and I roll initiative.
Let's do it.
What's the deal, mate?
Then they add 20.
Did you rolled a 20-sided die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep rolling 26-sided dice.
Yeah, initiative still plus dex, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you roll?
20.
Okay. So, you just see him go for a slap.
To slap me?
Uh-huh.
No.
And you know, so that's, like, you just saw him go for
Yeah.
this, but you've won initiative.
Yeah, so, I think with that, I fucking, like, grab his arm to stop him.
You just catch his arm.
Yeah, I'm just like, let's fucking keep this civilized.
Okay,
I
so,
walk up and grab his shoulder. I go, "What's your deal, mate?"
Yeah.
I grab you real tight, and like really squeezing on your shoulder,
okay, well, so
whispering in your ear.
let's just go ahead and deal with a grappling
Yeah.
action, right?
If I can, like, if that's an option to stop him. If not, he's good.
Why would he let us slap him?
Cause he's a fucking, little bitch.
He's
He's
a
like,
little
hey,
bitch.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's kill him, dude. I'm gonna shove my sword behind his back, into his back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go berserker and kill all of his men too.
It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. That wouldn't be bad. Oh, we'd have to like run.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Calm down, big guy.
Break a couple eggs to make an omelet, I guess.
Jesus.
You just imagine like him going for the slap and just like catching his arm one-handed.
It's not happening. Like, yeah.
Okay, so there is grappling, starting to grapple checks. There's feint, let me just see here, disarm, grapple. Grappling means wrestling and struggling hand to hand.
Love the cheese.
It's quickly performed.
They're just fucking monsters.
Yeah,
you know?
Funny.
Like, they don't realize it, but like, he could like eat your kneecap.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, I don't know.
How much do they weigh, you think?
He's 130, she's at like 100. Yeah. How much do you weigh for us?
25 pounds.
Yeah. Caleb, how much do you weigh?
I weigh 140.
Yeah.
No way, you weigh like 120 pounds more than me.
Took you a second, you're like, whoa!
Okay, so just go ahead and roll the basic attack roll with your strength modifier. No, with your dexterity modifier. Crit. Okay.
This bitch is mine.
Slap him real good.
Okay, so
So I'm just trying to stop him from getting things to turn violent. Because he's going to die, all of his friends are going to die, and then we're going to burn this fucking barn down.
yeah, death may not be the best idea, and I mean, fortunately, he just tried to slap you, which was pretty, you know. So anyway, yeah, you've thoroughly grabbed his arm. Essentially, that was an attack of opportunity, which is going to give you the initiative in the next round. So what do you want to do? Like, you've got his arm,
Yeah.
and he's like, I mean, things are happening so fast,
Yeah.
right? Are you just hoping that he's going to stop, or do you want to do something to
No, I'm not
pin
gonna.
him or take him down? Or...
Like, I'm just gonna grab his arm and I'm like, let's keep this fucking calm before I rip his goddamn arm off and humiliate that.
And I'm still behind him whispering in his ear like, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
What to do? It's so dumb! You're gonna die!
I'm like right in your ear whispering, why did you do that?
Okay, well then what I...
Kim has no response to that.
It's like,
I'm just like,
Sorry, I didn't hear anything. What was that? I was just caught up reading. What's up?
oh, I'm just whispering in your ear, why did you do that?
To me or him?
It's Drake.
To Drake. He's, I mean, this is all within 2 seconds. He's not even aware you're there, but did you actually walk up to him?
Oh yeah, I have my hands on his shoulders and I'm whispering in his ear.
fucking talking mad shit.
Yeah.
So creepy. It's just like, okay.
Well, so if you're actually walking up to him, that means other people are probably going to start walking up to you. I mean, that's it. Like, these guys have something going down.
We're just like,
And it's going down pretty quick.
Drake and shit.
Yeah, but like if you're stepping into it, then that's,
No, I'm not
is that
going
what you want to do?
No, I'm not going. I don't want to escalate the situation.
I couldn't tell if you were really serious about it or what, but you
I
can.
was, but that's gonna happen and I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, you can just
know.
think that thing through to a degree. I mean, that's what's, like, two boys are going, like, if you were at a party and two boys are gonna get into it,
Yeah,
you can get into it too.
Yeah.
Are other people gonna, that's the question.
Yeah.
And you might actually just break it up. So it's your choice. I just
Okay.
want you to think it through.
Sounds like you gotta hang on it. I'm just gonna stand back and
I'm like
Watch.
this fucking nutso badass knight, and he's like a spoiled little shit
Yeah.
that's like half cocked and like drunk. So
how about I walk over and diffuse it, and to make the switch I say, it's alright, it's okay, let's just go over, it's alright. Calm down.
You good cop, back cop?
Everything's
Yeah,
gonna be okay.
yeah, we're gonna be good cop, bad cop.
You can do that. Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
Fuck, man, I got a 3.
Fucking so aggressive.
Yeah. So which one is you?
This one.
Okay, so you just like stepped up there and tried to calm these guys down, which he's already got. Drake's already got somebody on him, and so these guys are kind of like stepping forward, and they're catching that you're not getting physically involved. And so normally I would say that because you didn't pursue your attack, he would then have the attack back. But because you won the initiative, because you had a critical, I just want to go ahead and roll initiative again.
Sure.
You guys are fighting?
We might.
I'm trying to get
Working.
information.
Okay. What's
Why
your
did Drake want to fight him so bad? God damn it.
what's your AC?
Well, without my shield.
That's so much cheese.
That's a good question.
It's normal amount of cheese.
You got a whole thing of cheese there, bro. Look at all that cheese.
There's not that much cheese.
It's 16.
You get biscuits
Okay.
and gravy, you just get like
A mound of
He
gravy on
falls
biscuit.
to the ground, pulling you, and does this leg sweep.
Okay.
So you are now on your ass, and he's on the, but you still have his arm,
Yeah.
okay? It's now your turn. You're on the ground, he's down in a crouch, you've got his arm.
Yeah.
You're on the ground now?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Can I pull my fucking shit out and just start whacking motherfuckers?
You're the reason he's on the
Does he have, am I seeing that he has any weapons?
No, he doesn't have any.
Why am I the reason he's
I'm
on?
punching him in the, I want to get up and punch him in the face.
Okay, you're in a grapple mode, so getting up. But you could just swing
Yeah.
to punch him in the, you've got his arm, you could kind of just like,
I'm down for that.
okay, so now let me get back to,
I'm gonna lay out this little comic boy.
Lay him out.
okay, so we're really getting out of the full grappling mode, and this is just more or less hand-to-hand combat. Okay, so go ahead and roll an attack.
Crit. So I fucking Indiana Jones punch this guy.
Did you roll a 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
knocked out.
Okay, so, how much, what's the damage of a fist?
Depends on who's throwing the punch.
I wasn't gonna punch it with either. If you missed, I was just gonna walk up.
Fucking great. We like punch him in the like thigh or something. Yeah. Give him a Charlie horse. Man, fuck this guy.
We like beef stew and shit. Beef stew on the ground.
Okay, so roll, it's gonna be 1 to 3 plus your strength modifier.
How do we roll 1 to 3?
6 divided by 2,
So 3, so that's 2, right?
you rolled a 3, yeah,
Okay.
that's 2.
And plus strength, was 4, so 6. So I dealt 6 damage without a weapon.
Yeah,
Pretty good. Ow.
okay, and, plus strength, then it was crit.
Yeah.
Okay, so, roll a 6-sided die.
5, so that's 3.
Okay, you just knocked him out.
Fuck yeah.
So you just knocked him out. You hear a couple people laugh, and a few guys actually start to like, you know, they're like, they almost want to do something. And the bartender's like, he's like, gentlemen,
Yeah.
not in my bar. Okay, so, and the dwarf starts laughing.
Yeah.
He's like, he's a fucking dwarf. Tershawn's a dwarf. He ain't no fucking elf. So, what next, guys?
He's knocked out.
He's knocked out. You guys just knocked out Drake.
I want to send an empathic link message to have Georgie come back. Like when I saw the slap, I want to have him come home
Okay,
if things are going down.
okay. So this toad, where are you? Which character is yours?
The woman with the 2 blades and the hood on.
Woman with the 2 blades in the hood. Okay. So that frog, that toad, just how fast can that toad?
I think he gets 20 feet. Let me double check. I was just looking at it.
Should we kidnap Drake?
Okay, so
Kidnap a lot of people, man.
Talk about it. Let's kill him.
so a few of these guys over here, they're just starting to walk over towards the table over here, and they've got their hands on their weapons. They don't really look like they want to fight, but they don't. They're waiting to find out what is going on here. Like,
Maybe we should like pour some water on like Drake's face and like wake him up and like interrogate him.
But
What do you
just
think?
like right here with the people like they don't really want to fight though.
It would look weirder if we just took him. I don't know.
I would
throw him on my shoulder.
It's just like this bitch is ours now.
and so, and I guess
I'll
just
throw him over my shoulder.
I think if we woke him up, it would diffuse the
Yeah.
tension a little bit.
Let's pour the meat on.
It's ale.
Yeah.
I splash ale in his face.
grab a pitcher and throw ale in his face.
And are you still grappled?
I let him go, I get up.
You okay?
They do grab my shield. 'Cause I'm done playing games.
So one of these guys back here is just saying, you guys leave him be, back off him.
No!
Dude, stop screaming now. Like, yeah, now he's up, but you know she's asleep now.
There's people downstairs.
Yeah, there's people downstairs.
So you guys leave him be. And anyway, so you throw the pitcher on him, he's like, what the fuck? Oh man. Like just grab his face, and he's on the ground, just like, and he's not even like quite opening his eyes. He's just like, what the fuck? You know, just confused as all get out, doesn't really know what is going on. And you know, and the dwarfs over there completely like, you know, just and so there you go. You know, and then another guy says, come on, you guys, haven't you had enough? He's just a kid.
We're not doing anything. And then you wanna fucking
So we talking.
Who said that? He's just a kid.
Yeah, just one of these human dudes back here.
Yeah, a kid that just got off the fuck
we started laughing. We're like we're like fucking
How old are you?
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, he started it. Look, we don't want any trouble. We're just trying to play horseshoes. He tried to disrespect my friend. We don't want to knock you guys out too. We're just trying to ask him a question.
Okay, well, it looks like the game's over, folks. You know, he probably You probably asked for it, but you know, you're the newcomers here, this is his place, if you don't mean any harm, why don't you leave it be?
He owns this place?
I mean, he comes here a lot. They know him. They don't know us.
Listen, your pal was being not very nice to my pal.
Look, we'll leave.
Whoa.
Before you do, I lean forward to Drake and I'm like, "Where's Kindred?"
The oval door.
I don't know where fucking Kendrick is. I'm not his keeper.
Listen, we have pretty good information that says you would know where he is. Where is he?
Probably chasing this fucking harlot.
What harlot?
Awful door.
What's her name?
Genevieve.
Genevieve. Oval door. All right.
Thanks, friend.
Nice.
Okay. You guys head on out. You guys feel some guys kind of follow you towards the door. You see them watching through the window. You guys are going to go ahead and leave.
Yeah, I think so.
Where's Georgie?
Oh, he has 5 feet of movement.
5 feet of movement. Yeah, he probably made it. I
Okay.
mean, he made it. You were out there too, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
back there.
yeah.
I'm the guy with all the spell magic around him.
5 feet a turn, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure he got back to you, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. So you guys are now out on the
That's
street,
interesting.
wondering where the oval door is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just tell us where the oval door is.
Who are you asking?
The map.
Backpack.
Can I go back in and talk to the bartender real quick? I'm just gonna go back in and like put 5 silver down and say like, forgot to tip. Sorry about the whole thing up there. Hey, do you know anything about like an oval door situation?
Oh yeah, the oval door is. It's essentially down off of Monroe and Broadway.
Is it a bar?
No, it's a brothel. It's a high-end brothel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does a night of
Sex.
fun go there?
Oh, just getting in the door is 5 silver pieces.
Just getting in the door.
Yep.
What if I want
Sex.
weird
Or you'll
stuff?
have to.
Immediately the weird.
That's. It's not my establishment, my
Yeah,
friend.
good enough.
And you know, thank you for the tip. You didn't start it from what I saw out there. But you know, the man spends a lot of money here, so.
Drake.
Yep.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, thank you. I will be on my way to the brothel.
Okay.
So chipper. That's a photo brothel.
It's the best news we've had all day.
Okay, so Broadway, but just right back down where you more or less came. About 15 minutes down the road. Nothing unusual going on in the town as far as just lots of people on the streets and all that. You get to a small Victorian home. It looks like it might have 6 rooms in it, upstairs. Hard to tell what's downstairs. It has a big brick courtyard. There is one pretty fancy carriage in it. It has iron gates all around the brick courtyard. The brick courtyard looks like you could probably get 8 carriages in there, you know? It's well landscaped on the outside, topiary kind of little dragon creatures that are cut into the hedges and little geisha or female statuary in the landscape. It's the oval door.
Loud and proud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go in.
Yeah. Should we all go in? All 6 of us? That's.
Blop's going.
How about you 2 go in?
Yeah.
I'll go with you, Blop.
Yeah,
Okay.
you wanna go in there?
Yeah, let's go.
I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know if this is gonna be your forte or whatever. It's not really my forte.
go in.
You seem to know a lot about me.
Let's fucking hang out here and we'll get to know each other.
I walk in with a big old smile on my face.
Should we really send him in?
Wait, who knows if he'll come out?
A big old smile and a big old.
So also right there at the gate, there's kind of like a booth, you know, like a phone, like a British phone booth size, or, you know, classical telephone booth size. And you can see these big boot feet sticking out of one side, and you realize that there's like an arm in this dark room of some dude that's sitting there. And as you like come to the gate, he like opens up and stands up, and there's this large half orc of a dude. You can see a whip on his belt, and you see a battle axe to the left. And he's like, "Welcome, gentlemen. Are you looking for some business?"
Hey there, friend. Yeah.
Yeah. 5 silver pieces each, and
You got
the world
change
is
for
yours.
Change for a gold piece.
Yeah. Let me see your. There you go. 5 to you too, eh?
Yeah, I
got
need, to
silver?
break, I need to break a gold piece too. I ran out of silver at the last place.
Okay. He gives you your change.
Thanks,
the
friend.
same. And he's looking at you guys out there. Are you guys coming in?
I'm good.
We don't know them.
No.
We'll like keep walking.
Okay, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice shield.
Before I came in, I wanted to ask Steel Song what the name of. I didn't hear the name.
Genevieve.
Genevieve.
Genevieve hangs out here.
That's fine.
Kendron told you that this is the place that, Drake told you this is the place Kendron hung out with his harlot. Okay, so you guys get on up the stair. There's a nice big white oak door, you know, like leaded beveled glass and all that. These beautiful beads hanging on the other side. You open the door, it's quiet, there's like a perfumed scent to the room. It's mostly dark, as if like all the windows are kind of curtained. On one side you see kind of like a parlor of sorts. It looks like there might be some couches and tables over there, and then on another side you see a bunch of little tables at a bar, and there's smoke billowing out from over there. You hear some laughter from the parlor room, but it seems like there's more action going on in the bar.
I'm in love with you. I'm only 17. I better bear.
Just picture his eyes fucking wide, like, oh my god!
Let's go over to the parlor.
Big barbarian human. Yeah. He's used to living like on the land.
Yeah.
Like doors kind of freak you out.
Yeah.
Two things. You're gonna love it. And don't tell anybody else that. The 17 thing. Okay, that's just us.
That blood's really flowing, if you know what I mean.
Can I roll a spot check to see how hard he is?
You might not need to. Why don't we can like roll it? You can roll.
You're like at eye level.
Yeah, you have an advantage. We'll give you +2.
Are we really doing that right now?
Natural 1.
Okay. Now you're oblivious. Yeah.
You don't know how hard I am.
You suck.
I'll just tell you, I'm bricked up.
Okay, so parlor, bar.
Yeah, let's go check out
Yeah, probably, yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you walk into the parlor, and you see immediately like 2 really nice couches that are looking at each other, and they've got kind of a big round coffee table between them. And there are 2 gorgeous women sitting on one couch. One's a redhead and the other is a brunette. And then across from those 2, and those 2 are humans. The other one, there's a hobbit sitting on the other couch, all dressed up.
Yeah.
And they look at the 2 of you, and the hobbit like, "Hi, gentlemen," and she's looking at you.
with your blushing.
No. Which one's the tallest?
I go sit next to the ginger and ask how she's doing.
Oh yes, I was going to say that. So yeah, there's the redhead is over on that couch, and then the brunette appears to be taller. It's hard to tell. The redhead's a little heavier, so you can't tell if it's just a height width ratio thing or what. But they're both definitely taller than the Hobbit.
Are they nude?
No, but they're very scantily clad in like classic bodices and the brunette is in a black outfit, and the brunette is in a turquoise-ish outfit, and then the Hobbit is in this white little sexy getup.
I'm gonna beeline it toward the one that I think is tallest.
Okay, yeah, that is the human in the turquoise outfit.
I'm gonna sit down next to Ginger and ask how she's doing. How are you doing?
Better.
Ooh.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm actually looking to invest and buy this establishment. And the way I'm-
is going to believe
and the way that I plan on doing, and in order for me to do that, I need to get to know the staff here. Would you mind going alphabetical order, starting with J, obviously? The name of your staff.
You're 17. You're a barbarian in rags, and you're like, I'm gonna buy this place.
She's like, oh, young man, you're going to have to start much slower than that.
Really?
You're far too eager. And she's just looking at your, I'm not even sure you can afford to spend an hour with me.
How much?
50 gold pieces.
I can tell you I could spend 20 minutes with you.
As you like it.
Nice.
Do I have to pay to talk to her?
Are you asking? You're asking her that?
Do I have to pay just to talk to you because I'm
Sure. Yeah, you could give me 5 gold pieces. Okay.
Is there a woman named Genevieve here?
Genevieve?
Genevieve?
Genevieve? She looks, all the women kind of look at each other like, Genevieve's not here. And they kind of think that's a weird question. So they don't, there's something they don't like about it. You know, they kind of like, it's kind of a buzzkill.
Whoa, I see you guys are getting uncomfortable with my question. I didn't mean to make anyone uncomfortable. I'm just... My friend, he's very heartbroken looking for a woman named Genevieve. And I was planning to buy the establishment to then help him find this gem.
Okay, well, I
This is
think
why
that
everybody
if there's
starts J.
anything that we're probably not the person, the people to be talking to about buying the establishment. It's not ours, and we don't give information away without, we're not here to provide you information.
I gave you 5 gold.
To talk to me.
I consider you my friend.
We would need to find other things to talk about or do if you would like to give me more money. Or you can just sit and
We're talking
look at
about
me and
touching
give
each
me
other.
money. As you like it.
Blop, what do you got?
Yeah.
I failed.
He's upstairs. No question.
Like you look over, Blop's not even there.
That's about it. I'm here for sex. No, yeah, I sit down next to it was the brunette.
Yeah.
Hi.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
It's early, huh?
It is early.
Didn't even,
I forgot to.
didn't
It
even
gets so
register.
dark in here.
Yeah, it's really dark. Didn't even register for me. As you can see, I come to this sort of place a lot. I'm a man that has a very particular set of tastes that few people can service. You know, it's a rare occurrence that I come in here and I leave thinking, that's what I was looking for. So here's one question. Do you take like referral fees. If you help me find the right girl, do you get a cut? You know what I mean? You get to take a little off the top.
What are you looking for?
I've heard a rumor about a particularly special woman that might be able to meet my sort of inclinations.
Oh, do tell me all about your inclinations.
Yeah.
I'm so weirded out right now.
Here's the thing. I don't, even for an establishment like this, there has to be a rapport built before we get to the details, if you know what I mean. In certain towns, it's not even legal to do what I'm asking. But I've heard that there.
You guys notice that the little hobbit gets up and walks into the bar.
Right. I see that.
Little hobbit walked into the bar.
Do you think that's because of what I just said about the legal stuff?
Oh no, I think it has much more to do with your French customs up there.
Yeah.
What did I ask was so wrong?
So the reason he may have been asking those questions is I've heard there was a person working here that is the type of person that I've been looking for far and wide. I've been to Roseburg, I've been to Cottage Grove, I've been everywhere looking for the type of woman that would get by the service woman.
He's the heartbroken friend I was trying to tell you about.
And I'm willing to pay an exorbitant fee to you and to this person that I've heard can help. And as you can see, I'm a man that can afford that sort of thing.
What are you looking for?
I heard that there was a person named Jeanette. Named Jeanette. That was particularly special. That also could meet my needs. But I'm picking up on the fact that maybe she's gone somewhere, or there's some reason that you're not supposed to be talking about it, which is why I'm talking to you about a referral fee.
You see the two women look at each other, and they both just stand up straight, and they walk out of the room towards the bar. Okay? And a few seconds go by, and then you hear this, "Welcome, gentlemen, I understand you're looking for something rather unusual." And you hear this voice, and this very large woman, about 200 pounds, comes walking in, and she is dressed in like your classic red and black, fringed bodice, and she's got this long, filter with some type of long, and she's actually pretty sexy. And she's huge, but she's pretty sexy. And she comes on in and she's like, "We haven't met before, have we, gentlemen?" And she looks at the two of you and leans forward. She's like, "Pleasure to meet you. My name is Madame Proudbon." And sticks her hand out.
Yeah.
And then she kind of goes into this posture where she doesn't look so pleasant. And she's like, "You're not here for the right reasons. What do you gentlemen want?"
Is she smoking?
Yeah, she's got this long filter thing. She's looking at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's smoking.
She blows this pillow and you smell this kind of lavenderish, scented tobacco of some sort.
It's actual.
You're asking about a friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
Who are you?
Darrington Durnberg.
My name's Blop.
What? What a name.
That's a great name. happy to answer all your questions. One thing first. My pet toad, Georgie, he's getting a bit dry. And this is like, here's the thing. I keep him with me
My
everywhere.
pet toad Georgie is getting dry. I've heard a lot of stories in this place before. This is getting weird indeed.
Fair enough. I'm a special type of guy. My pet toad Georgie is getting dry. I keep him with me all the time. It makes me feel safe. He's like an emotional support for me. Can I allow him to just go outside? He can take care of himself. He'll go outside. He'll find a puddle. He'll let himself down, and then he'll come back in when he's ready. I'm just worried about because he gets dry and he gets sick. Is that okay?
Did you bring any money?
I brought some amount of money. Yes.
And you want to set your toad free on my property?
He can just go out on the street. He'll find a puddle on his own. He'll take care of himself and come right back in. I just don't want him to get sick or be too dry.
You know, my time is expensive. I will grant you potentially whatever it is you're looking for. I need to know why you're asking about a friend of mine, but let's get the toad thing taken care of. Give me a gold piece. Do whatever it is you do with your toad that needs to get wet.
Yeah, I reach in.
She's kind of watching you do.
Pull
It's
out,
not a metaphor.
I pull out Georgie.
She's like,
He goes hopping on. You can go.
yeah, he can go, and you hear her yell out, because he needs does he need the door opened?
Yeah.
Okay, she yells out, Iris, open that door for that toad.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Longbottom. You're a reasonable person. And flip her a gold piece. I'm gonna empathically.
Gold is always a reasonable lubricant.
I'm gonna empathically message Georgie to find Steel Song and Grim to like try to get their attention, and then start talking. But
Okay, it's gonna take a couple rounds for him to get his 5 feet,
yeah, he's so
his multiple 5 feet. Okay.
I think you're on your own.
She seems aggressive.
She's like, no, you keep asking about a friend of mine.
Yeah.
She doesn't work here.
Yeah.
She's not, you're mistaken if you're looking for a prostitute named Jeffrey.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Here's the deal. I lied earlier. So did Blop. Basically, we've been hired by a particularly wealthy person in town in search of his son, and we've been told that Genevieve is a person that may know where his son is. That's really all it is. And I can promise you that if you help us find her, we're not gonna kill her. You know, we've killed people, sure.
She like backs up a little bit. And then you hear her yell out, Nayland? And you see this human, all dressed in pretty nice leather. And he's got a scimitar on his side. And he comes out and he's polishing a glass.
I'm not gonna kill anybody.
And he puts the glass down and just puts his hand on his, and then he's like, Iris, go and get Dargar. Get Knuckles.
Knuckles, huh?
And she goes towards the door.
We're like down the street.
We don't want any trouble. We're just looking for Genevieve.
Talking about killing people.
I misspoke earlier.
Oh my god.
I've never even had sex. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, honey.
I was saying we won't kill Genevieve. I was bluffing when I said we've killed people. We've never killed anybody. We got in a fight earlier. Nobody died. We even reported it to the police.
This is getting better.
Why are you telling her all
Yeah,
this
it's like,
stuff? It's so mad.
unless you want to spend some serious coinage, I mean, I've dealt with a lot of madmen. The strange things that are going on here is there's a toad involved, and You're talking about a friend of mine,
Uh-huh.
and you keep talking about, people don't come here to fight, honey. They come
So
here to
you
fuck.
know
They
Genevieve?
come here to fuck. I've spoken of my friend. Do you know Genevieve? It doesn't sound that way. Why are you asking about my friend?
We know Genevieve. And you just said your friend Genevieve, and just before then, you said you didn't know who we were talking about.
So Nayland walks in and is like, son, you're inquiring about my sister. And you need to calm down, young man.
Oh, I'm calm, I swear I'm calm.
You kind of seem like you're getting in my friend's face.
Oh, no, I wasn't.
Okay, why don't you just like
Yeah,
relax into the couch for a minute?
yeah. Just don't touch me, because then I get really...
And Nayland looks like, who's looking for Genevieve?
It's me.
Why?
Somebody
Somebody hired you, you say?
somebody hired us, me and this gentleman, and to find their son. And we've been told that Genevieve is a person that may know where this person is. That's really all it is. And I was trying to explain that we don't have any
Okay,
intention of hurting
who's
anybody.
the son?
Camden.
Yeah.
You're asking, and she's like, you're asking me to be honest? You just walk into my place of business. You're not doing business here. You're asking personal questions about a friend of mine, and you're hesitant to exchange information with us. We're asking who you're looking for. This is a strange, we care about Genevieve, if you can't tell.
Yeah, fair enough.
And so, you hear this thudding, and in walks the orc, Knuckles. And what you guys saw was him close and lock the gate,
Yeah. Right.
How far is George?
okay? You know, and it's a,
We're just like,
and it's a,
fuck man, they must be having a good
yeah,
time.
it's a cast iron gate, you know, and there's like, it's not an easy thing to try and climb or anything
Yeah.
like that, you know, and people will be going, why the fuck are these people climbing the gate? So, but anyway, yeah, it's locked up, and you don't really know what's going on. I guess the toad might be making his way there. But so, anyway, you see Knuckles kind of walk on in, and listen, we deal with all sorts. We deal with madmen. You'd be surprised how many very wealthy men are crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely crazy. Rarely do they come in asking about our personal lives. That's not why they're here. You're asking about our personal lives. Who are you looking for?
We signed an NDA, right?
There's no such thing as an NDA.
Well, yeah. Is what we signed so we wouldn't disclose what's happening? Is that what it was? Oh. It was just loyalty or something?
Yeah.
And to be cautious, I think that
Yeah.
you don't want to just blatantly, but I mean, you've already brought up Kendron's name at a freaking pub with a bunch of goddamn ruffians.
It's true.
Tell him everything.
We're looking for Kendron. That's who we're trying to find. We talked to that weirdo Drake earlier. He was like, "Come down here. Genevieve knows where you might be." Yeah. He's very
Rules are
strange.
nice. Idiot.
Yeah.
He was so mean.
Yeah. He was
He's
really
an
mean.
idiot. He has a lot of spends his coins, but he's an idiot.
Yeah.
There's some madmen we'd rather hang out with.
Yeah. So that's really the only reason we're asking about her is we were told that she might know where his whereabouts is. We don't. That's all we want to ask.
Kendron's dear to us too. Who were
He's
you working?
missing.
Who were you working for?
His dad.
And Kendron's missing.
Laughlin. You're working for Laughlin.
Yeah.
She looks at Genevieve's brother, and he shrugs, and he looks at Knuckles, She's like, okay, we're gonna keep this short, but I need some money. I want 10 gold pieces, and I'll give each of you a cocktail, an alcoholic beverage, and, but I need to see the coinage first.
Alright, here's 5.
Can you go ahead and just do the whole 10?
And isn't there,
Here's 10.
and did we get the first gold piece you were offering?
I did it. I flipped it to you.
Oh yeah, for the tote.
Right.
Okay.
And Rich.
Okay, so 5 gold pieces each. Nayland, what would you like to drink? He asks. Brandy, whiskey, wine, water.
Yeah, can you make an old fashioned? Is that?
Sure.
Do you have apple cider?
You are very young, aren't you? So they go off and they bring the beverages, and she's sitting there and smoking. She proceeds to, as you know, Genevieve is dear to us, Nayland's sister. She's not a prostitute. Many people have come here making certain similar inquiries. Mostly it seems like somebody's out to just insult Kendra. And yes, they are in love. And we're not exactly sure where they are. I do understand that they went to Cottage Grove a few weeks ago. Some of us are concerned that she may be pregnant. And that may be what Kendra is most concerned about himself. So we don't know if they have we know that Laughlin is a good man, but he is a very old-fashioned and may not be happy to have a bastard child in the family. So, but we haven't heard anything in weeks. There's also, what we do know is, so Nayland brings you your beverages, comes back, and not a proud bottom. Nayland here and Genevieve are from the community of Bellefountain, further to the northwest, just north of Alpine. And Genevieve came here about 6 months ago to get away from a plague that had descended upon her community. And so she came here to stay healthy. And yeah, she lived here, and Kendra met her here, but she's not a prostitute.
So I appreciate you telling me all that. So your guess would be somewhere near Cottage Grove.
It's the best of my knowledge. I haven't heard from them. We've been concerned, but Kendra is an amazing and capable young man. And so we put a lot of trust and hope in him knowing what he's doing.
Yeah. And your hope would be that Laughlin doesn't find out about the illegitimate child. Right? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he does, though, he's going to have to find out something.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. I'd keep a secret. You saw how long it took you to crack me.
She laughs and she's like, I just hope that I hope we haven't made a mistake in sharing. You seem like innocent young men. She looks at him.
Yeah, you definitely have not made a mistake. Yeah, I appreciate it. Sorry for taking up your time. What could I get for 7 gold?
She's like, come back. come back on another day and tell us the successes of your adventures.
Fair enough. Thanks.
If we find out that you were taking care of Genevieve, let's just say you'll be well rewarded.
I'll just tell him twice. Here's the question. Are
Oh
you?
my god, he's committed to the mission now.
This is what brought me.
We gotta go, guys! Let's do it!
Yeah.
Where's the clitoris?
What's that?
Where's the clitoris?
That's so awkward and weird.
Are you just a madam, or are you also a working woman?
Oh, I am much more than just the man.
You will be seeing me again.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah.
That's scary. I thought I was gonna get Blop killed.
I 100% was like, oh, they're dying. Okay. I
That
guess
got
that's
really intense.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Knuckles is gonna fuck you.
I was like, God damn it. I went straight for the virgin move.
Does that make it better?
Yeah, some of these people that are like protecting, you know, a bouncer at a high-end brothel is probably not anybody to underestimate. I mean, they've got people to protect, you know. Okay. It's slow moving and subtle, but I'm glad that made you nervous without even a fight. You guys now know what's up to a degree. It is pushing early evening, late afternoon, early evening.
I'm getting a little tired. I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind if we.
Yeah, we can call it this.
I know we want to check in with Balfour before we head out to Cottage Grove, because I know you want to like plan out the next
Yep.
session and not like have, revisit this stuff. So, is there going to be like a lot to Balfour, or like we could just like do that next time, or like?
Not a lot, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, pretty much. Yep.
Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, so you guys want to walk to Balfour's and let them know what's up?
It's up to you guys.
Yeah, I can report tomorrow.
How you doing over there, Forrest?
I don't know what's going on. I was falling asleep for the last like 10 minutes.
Sorry,
Okay,
guys.
All right, cool. So
Sorry,
we
guys.
can we'll visit Balfour next time.
It wasn't that I
No, that's
wasn't
okay, it's getting late and
entertained.
slow. I get it.
It's just been a long
Day.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
that was awesome.
Yeah.
so you know that Ken, you were suspecting Cottage Grove.
Yeah.
How'd I do?
Pretty freaking awesome. I think you play a young, eager chap pretty damn well.
I like your character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I almost got us killed immediately.
Oh, that was awesome.
It would have been fun. Maybe we would have made new characters.
Yeah. I would like what's fucked up is like she really should not have told you. You're not trustworthy at all. It's like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
he was being weird, wasn't he?
Super weird.
Lied about his name. I was like, no, I gotta lie about my name. I'm Blop. That was good. That was
I
really good.
just love that you were like, I'm here to buy it. You're wearing like a raccoon belt. And it's like, what the fuck?
It is funny that you guys sent him in at all.
Yeah, the two biggest fucking idiots going.
Yeah. For her though, I think that actually you're both on one hand you were just like out of hand, but then you were off to like the innocence.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Is that what kind of pushed it? That way of like, okay, fuck, I'll let up on this a little bit.
Well, when you guys started, by the time you dropped Kendrick's name and actually mentioned Balfour, I mean, I let you guys know that Balfour's connected in the town. Pretty much any time you've mentioned his name really within Eugene, it's worked for you, except for Drake. It hasn't, you know, like
Yeah.
they told you that you'd be well connected if you know.
Yeah.
And I know that you were concerned for a while there that it was too good to be true.
Yeah, and I don't, for some reason I legitimately thought we weren't supposed to be telling anybody.
I mean, there's definitely some risk to it. Like, it'd be nice if we could do everything without anyone knowing what we're up to.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. Doesn't. Oh yeah, it's